Hey Pablo, light it up.
I heard about the portion, oh yeah. Trap. I heard about the portion, oh yeah. Trap. Got it out the mud, all they ever wanted was a plug. All my niggas thugs, money coming, gotta get it up.
What's up, sports fans? It's your man D back. Speak Your Mind Sports Talk. All right, check it out.
My man D Godfather Jefferson, what's going on, bro? Sorry, I just finished taking a shower.
With Zion versus Luka Doncic. And my man Lewis Basketball. What's up, Lewis Sports Network? My partner in crime.
What's going on?
Feel good to be back, bro. You know.
Yeah, that's a fact.
I'll get this Zion Williamson and Luka Doncic on.
That's right. I'm just trying to get the stream up together. I just finished taking a shower, so I didn't realize I'm kind of over. So I'm about to get ready to put this up now.
That's what's up.
Let me find the stream real quick. All right. So we got the Pelicans and we got the Dallas Mavericks. Luka versus Zion Williamson. Should be a fun matchup today. Let me see if I got it. Let me see. Okay, perfect. We just started. Awesome. All right, so Dallas is 37-25 and New Orleans is 26-35. That would put them at 10.5 for the 7th spot, but they're 4 games back for the 8th spot. Okay. Oh, looks like Zion is still practicing. All right, so this game is probably at 9. It looks like it's going to be at 9:45 start time. All right, cool. All right, gives us a little bit of time. All right, partner, you ready to go?
Justin Trouble, what's up with you, fam? Game getting ready to start in about 5 minutes, Justin.
All right, so I'm going to go live right now. Since we are in there, let me just set this baby up and we are good to go. The return of D the Godfather Jefferson and Koopy Don Luigi back at it, man. All right, that's how I'm going to start this baby. Here we go. We are going live. Ladies and gentlemen, sports fans, welcome to another episode of Basketball Live with your boy, Lewis Sports Network, Koopy Don Luigi. Back at it with my main man, making his return, as I call him, the DGJ. D, the Godfather Jefferson. D, it's good to be back, brother, doing this Basketball Live with you. We got the Pelicans against the Mavericks, baby.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Definitely good to be back, man. That live basketball action. Zion Williamson, Luka Doncic, Brandon Ingram, JJ Redick. Man, it's going to be a good game. Good game.
And already, shout out to Michelle's daughter. Make sure you guys smash the like and hit the subscribe for both channels. Michelle's daughter in the building, a native of the Bronx, New York. Shout out to Michelle's daughter who lives in Phoenix right now. Appreciate you, Michelle's daughter. Welcome. Appreciate you. And so we're going to do the starting lineups real quick, guys. So we got Luka Doncic, Tim Hardaway Jr., Finney Smith, Porzingis, and Kleber. And then we obviously got Drew Holiday, Zion, Lonzo, Brandon Ingram, and who am I missing? Who am I
forgetting?
Derek Favors, that's right. All right, so opening tip is about to start. Again, guys, smash the like, hit that subscribe. I'll start us off, D, and then you will take it from there. All right, Pelicans with the opening tip. We are in Dallas, American Airlines Arena. So here we go. Smash the like, hit that subscribe. So Lonzo gets the ball. He gives it to Brandon Ingram. Screen set by Favors. He gives it back to Favors. Gives it back to Lonzo. Lonzo ready, shoots the 3. Ooh, and Lonzo switches it. Okay. All right, D, take the call. 3-0 Pelicans.
All right. So ball into Luka Doncic. I think I'm a bit behind you, Luka, but that's cool. Luka Doncic with Holiday on him. Kicks the ball to Finney Smith over to Porzingis. Porzingis gets it to Hardaway. Hardaway down to Finney Smith. Finney Smith with the layup inside. So it's 3-2. New Orleans up by 1. Quickly up the court, Brandon Ingram. Brandon Ingram shoots the ball back out to Favors. Favors across court the ball for another three, and he drains it. Lonzo Ball, 2 threes back to back. That's what I'm talking about.
Ooh. And as we come back down the other end, Porzingis on the lob and dunks it 6-4. And Zion gets the pass, but the pass was it was kind of bobbled, but he recovers. He sets a screen while Brent Ingram drives right, puts the ball between his legs, goes into the paint with the layup, and it's good. Pelicans lead 8-4. Go ahead, D.
I'll tell you this. I love the way Brandon Ingram moves into the hole. You can keep up with the commentary, man. But I love the way Brandon Ingram moves into the hole, man. He's like real smooth with it.
All right, so Luka Doncic gets a double team, but he gets it to Hardaway Jr. for 3. Not the best shot, and he misses. So we got the Karate Kid, Drew Holiday, with the ball. Dribbles left on Doncic, takes it to the paint. He gets blocked by Porzingis. Kleber recovers. Gets it to Hardaway Jr. Well, that was a terrible pass to Finney Smith. There's no way he was going to handle that pass, and the Mavericks turn it over. 8-4 is the score at the start.
That was a terrible pass behind Finney Smith there. Tim Hardaway's got to do a better job. You got to lead the player.
Yep. All right, so Ingram is scattered. He pump fakes, gives it to Lonzo. He shoots another three-pointer, but he misses. I got to say, Lonzo's shot looks really improved now when I look at him. He's shooting with more confidence. It's not the best percentage, but, again, he's shooting better from 3, though.
And they,
That's Doncic missed it. Go ahead.
And they believe in his shot. Like his team, LeBron with that pressure on him, on these kids, bro. It just didn't work out. Oh, so another block by Porzingis down in the hole, kicks the ball out to Luka Doncic. Luka Doncic backs behind the 3-point line, ball on the wing. Luka gets the ball down there to Porzingis. Porzingis shoots right over the top of Ingram, but can't hit the shot. Holiday with the rebound. So famous travels. Go ahead, my brother.
Let me see. All right, so they were just showing the block on Porzingis. All right, so the Dallas brings the ball up. Luka gives it to Finney Smith, sorry. Luka was trying to cut through right there, but then gets it to Luka Doncic as Kleber was trying to be the decoy. Luka tries to dribble through, but Favors cuts him off. Luka tries to cross over. Okay, he gets by Favors, and they say the foul happened before the basket, so no basket. They'll negate the basket.
Yeah. Luka took a couple of steps after they blew the whistle, so you're not gonna get that continuation.
All right, so Luka crosses over Drew Holiday. They swing the ball over to Porzingis for 3, and he drains it. Nice shot by Porzingis. 8-7 New Orleans. Go ahead, D.
All right. Lonzo Ball in the Holiday. Holiday down court to Ingram. Ingram right over the top of Finney Smith. Scores. Nice shot by Brandon Ingram. 10-7. New Orleans up by 3. Luka Doncic comes down with the ball. Right around Favors. Dribbles down into the lane. Behind the back pass. Picked off by Lonzo Ball. Lonzo Ball kicks the ball up to Drew Holiday. Holiday to Favors. Back to Ball. Ball with the hesitation. Dribbles inside. And throws the ball away. A turnover by the New Orleans Pelicans. Nice defense down the other end by Luka Doncic. I think Doncic blocks Ingram's ball out of bounds. Still Pelicans ball, though. 21 seconds on the shot clock. And a quick shot by Finney Smith, but he can't hit. Lonzo Ball with the rebound. Kicks it to Brandon Ingram. Brandon Ingram on the wing. Over to Favors. Favors one dribble, gives it to Zion. Zion down inside. Back out to Holiday. Holiday dribbles right around Luka and the Favors. Favors fouled by Porzingis, so Favors will go to the line for 2 shots.
Quick question, D. Do you think the Pelicans have what it takes to get that final 8th and final playoff spot, or the Grizz are going to hold on?
I think that I think that they can get in there, bro. And then I really will have to take a look at these team schedules because I don't know what the rest of their schedule looks like, to tell you the truth. But if they're playing really well. And the Grizzlies are playing well too, but you know, when Zion's on that court, man, this is a different team.
All right, so he misses both free throws, does Favors. And Luka Doncic comes right back up with the ball. Again, guys, make sure you smash the like and subscribe for both channels, Speak Your Mind and for Luka Sports Network. So Luka Doncic gets a screen from Porzingis. He does the pick and pop, but he pump fakes, passes through a double team into the corner, but Finney-Smith misses the three. Ingram gets the outlet pass from Lonzo. He pulls up for three, but he misses. Rebound Luka Doncic. I swear, Luka is always everywhere with those rebounds, man, on those misses. So one of the reasons why he gets a high clip of rebounds. Hardaway Jr. for three, but he misses. Rebound Brandon Ingram. He's coming right now, pulls up the court. Luka's on him. Gets a screen from Favors. He pump fakes, gives it to Lonzo.
You know, one thing about the assists, when these big men get the assists, the guys got to make the shots. Porzingis just threw two nice passes, you know, to open men, but they didn't hit the shot. So he's not going to get the assist for that.
No. Zion Williamson bullies himself in the paint and causes Rick Carlisle to call a timeout. So, ladies and gentlemen, at this timeout, it is 12-7 in favor of the New Orleans Pelicans. So, once again, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. All right. So, Michelle's daughter in the chat says, "Sorry, y'all, I'm back." No, it's all good, Michelle, no doubt. And so, D, I told her about your channel, and she said that she's going to sub to your channel. I don't know if she did yet, but she said that she was going to. Michelle's daughter's from the RB The Breakthrough crew. So,
okay, appreciate that, Michelle's daughter.
So she says, "What's your honest thoughts on Lonzo?" I think we got to give Lonzo some time. I think that people are too quick to already call him a bust because he hasn't been able to shoot well. And you got to also remember, his dad was the one that was putting him all this pressure, you know, of him being the number 2 pick. Now, don't get me wrong, he was killing it in college. So that kind of helped along with the stock that his dad was putting up with him. Now, it hasn't panned out yet in the NBA. You know, obviously, one, because he looks like he lacks assertiveness, but then number two, it didn't help that once LeBron was on the team, that kind of hurt his confidence even more. So then it's like, you know, he doesn't really have the patience, and he really can't play with young players. It's always been veterans, like, you know, D said. So, but I think that he's played slightly better in New Orleans. I say give him another year, especially because now he's going to have less pressure now too, because he has Zion. And he also has Ingram, who's pretty much the team's best player. So, and that's going to be Zion down the line. But, you know, so those are my thoughts on it. What do you think, D?
No, I mean, I agree. You pretty much cleaned it up, bro. I mean, seriously, I see it the same way. I don't really have much to add or take away from that, bro.
All right. Man, it's good to be back, man, with D the Godfather Jefferson as we bring you basketball coverage of the New Orleans Pelicans against the Dallas Mavericks. Zion Williamson against Luka Doncic. We got the Mavs. They are the 7th seed in the West, and the Pelicans are right now 10th, trying to get to that 8th and final playoff spot so that they can make the postseason, which is currently held by the Memphis Grizzlies.
Yeah. It's still up for grabs, though. Too many games left.
Yep, and we still got teams like the Spurs. We still got teams like the Blazers. You know, shout out to G Money, who says he can't wait to commentate the Bucks Lakers game on Friday. Yeah, I told him that he wanted an opportunity. I gotta see how G Money does, man. But I got confidence in him. Yeah. And
you do a good job, G Money.
Yeah. Mavs need to penetrate to the rim instead of settling for threes. That's another problem that I have. They kind of just pretty much are kind of like what today's NBA is. Everybody's trying to be what Golden State was once. Oh yes. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'll continue to check the chat. We're back. I want to focus on Seth Curry, but that'll be on the next dead ball. So Luka's got the ball. Smash the like, hit that subscribe for both. gives it to Tim Hardaway, goes to the rim. He took G-Money's advice, but Finney Smith put the ball out of bounds. And go ahead, D.
That's good defense by the New Orleans Pelicans. And it looks like, they're long. They're a long team. Brandon Ingram with those long arms and Favors down there. All right, so Lonzo Ball kicks it to Brandon Ingram. Brandon Ingram with the step back gets Finney Smith off his feet and pulls the foul. So Brandon Ingram will go to the line for two. And Brandon Ingram, man, he's been balling out of control this season. What you think, Lewis?
Oh, of course. I mean, there's a reason why he's made the All-Star team. I mean, this guy's averaging a shade under 25 points per game. He's really stepped up to the forefront. He's starting to live up to that, to why he was such a high draft pick. I mean, he has the talent. He really worked on his game, and you can see the improvement this year. I mean, he started to shoot at the end of last year in the second half of the season. So, totally not surprised at all on his growth. Now the question is, can he take that next step? And I think it's really more so with IQ, if anything.
Yeah.
As Luka drives and gets fouled.
He almost made that shot. Luka Doncic is super talented.
I like Luka a lot, for somebody. And like I said before, he has said it before. He has studied the American game. So he already kind of understands like how to play this game, especially because he's been playing professionally since he was in his teens. So that's why he was already for the transition to the league. So nothing really fazed him. So, and he even said it was pretty easy.
And Luka misses the first free throw. So he drains the second one. So it's a 14-8 lead. New Orleans Pelicans. Lonzo Ball with quick shot up top. He can't hit. And Luka Doncic would get another rebound. Dribbles right around the screen. And he drains the three ball. So it's 11-14. Long pass attempted down to Zion Williamson, broken up. Luka Doncic with the ball. Dribbles around the screen. Oh, almost loses the ball. Lonzo right there on the defense. Really good defense by Lonzo. Ball kicks it out to Seth Curry for the long two-pointer, and Seth Curry drains it. Quickly, a one-point game, 13-14. Brandon Ingram comes down with the ball. Inside to Zion Williamson. Zion Wilson works on Cleveland. And a reverse inside. Nice reverse by Zion Williamson, 16-13. New Orleans up by 3. So Seth Curry with the ball. Seth thought about the three. Zion stepped up. Seth pulled the ball back down, kicks it to Luka. Luka dribbles around on Holiday, and the offensive foul. Luka dipped that shoulder, knocked Holiday over, and they called the foul on him. Wow.
So Zion posts up and gets the good thing. That ball go out of bounds. Yeah, that ball went out of bounds. So. Pelicans will retain possession. So there's Alvin this season with the Pelicans. I gotta say though, he's done a really good job with this team this time around, especially with Zion coming back and tough. So Ingram gets the ball off the screen, but he misses the jump shot. Rebound, Drew Holiday. Bounce pass to Ingram. Ingram pump fakes. He relocates, shoots a three-pointer, but he misses the shot. Rebound, another rebound by Luka Doncic, who got hit in the face. But he'll recover. All right, he passes to a rolling Willie Cauley-Stein, who scores 16-15 Pelicans. Lonzo tries to post up Steph Curry, gives it to Melly, gives it to Ingram, who gives it to Drew Holiday, who rolls. He shoots three-pointer, and he knocks it down. Nice three-point shot in rhythm right there by Holiday, and the Pelicans lead 19-15.
Well, I tell you one thing, Holiday's dangerous when he gets hot, man.
I couldn't agree more. As the Dallas Mavericks turn it over.
Luka Doncic got in trouble right there and forced that pass. Finney Smith wasn't ready.
Looks like he's hurting it. Looks like he's hurt on that right hand, and looks like he hurt it when Lonzo tried to swipe the ball on that rebound. So Drew Holiday shoots another three-pointer, but it goes in and out. Rebound, Luka Doncic. Luka kicks it to Cleaver. Gives it right back to Luka. He's got Melly on him. Luka's putting it between his legs. Takes a James Harden step back like three, but he misses. Rebound, Josh Hart. Another player who's played well for the Pelicans. Dumps it for Melly, but a terrible pass, and it will be a backcourt violation on the New Orleans Pelicans.
Yeah. And Josh Hart, you know, I like Josh Hart. I think he's played well pretty much where wherever he's been at. You know what I mean? When you got players like that get shifted around so many times, sometimes that could be a bad thing, or sometimes it could be a good thing. It could be the fact that they have stock in them. And I believe Josh Hart was one of those solid type players where he had stock in him, so that he was allowed to be moved around so much. You know what I mean? Because he performed well wherever he went.
Yeah. Seth Curry misses the jump shot, rebound, and Brandon Ingram, and he's bringing right back the ball up. Gives it to Melly, gives it back to Ingram. He gives it right back to Drew Holiday. A screen set by Hayes. Oh, nice left hand by Drew Holiday, but he misses the layup. And Doncic gets the ball again. This guy's everywhere with the ball. Luka with a LeBron James type pass on the pass in the air, gives it to Seth Curry. He makes the three, 19-18.
And he's one equally as dangerous, or if not more, as Drew Holiday when he gets hot. He kind of reminds you of Steph when he starts to get hot and heat up Seth Curry. I think he's going to be another pretty special player too. Just give him some time. I like Seth Curry.
So we are at a timeout, 2:37 remaining in the first quarter. It's 19-18. I wanted to touch up on Steph Curry a little bit too, as we get through the chat. I think he's having his finest season, to be honest with you, because especially in the last few games, he's averaging 20 points per game, and he just recently had a 37-point game. So, like you were saying, D, I like Seth. I'm surprised the Warriors never even tried to sign him, because I honestly think that he could really be. He honestly could really be special, like you were saying.
Could have been the real Splash Brothers.
True that. The original OG.
Yeah, figuratively and literally.
Uh-huh. All right, so in the chat, we got G-Money says the Grizz crushed the Nets by 39. I knew the Grizzlies were going to win. I knew. Shout out to Raduni, who says, what's up?
What up?
All right. G-Money says, welcome back, D.
Appreciate
so
you,
G-Money. Welcome back. That she likes. I heard Damian Lillard came back from his groin injury, so he is playing tonight against the Wizards.
Yeah.
And Michelle's daughter also says she is a fan of Seth Curry also. So that is good. That's good. I mean, I like Seth Curry.
Yeah,
I'm glad he's getting the opportunity to play, and he's really showing what he could do. And she also says, good for him. He's a good guy, and he's also a good player. I couldn't agree more. I agree. So, like we say, guys, as always, man, continue to smash some like, continue to hit the subscribe. We appreciate the support. Glad to have D back as we're doing this, basketball game, man. Basketball live with Lewis and D. So, it feels great to be with my man, the partner in crime, man. Like I said, DGJ, D the Godfather Jefferson, man. We in here with another basketball live for you guys.
Yeah, Gideon says big game for the Wiz and the Blazers. That's a fact, because they both fighting for that spot. Neither of them can afford to drop a game. Well, I don't think Wizards, they're not really fighting for they're probably fighting for A lottery pick, ain't they? I don't know if the Wizards doing anything, but
the crazy part is though, I gotta say that the Wizards, they're kind of like more low key, just for the fact that they're in the conference. So it's been, they've been a bad team. I mean, they could be fighting for a lottery. They could be fighting for a lottery pick, like you said, but I mean, it's crazy. They still got a chance to be in the playoffs.
Right. Ralph, what's good with you, fam? Appreciate you coming through. Black and Brown Boxer, what's up with you, man? Appreciate you coming through, man.
Did you got the call?
All right. So Drew Holiday out with the ball. Drew at the top of the key. Drew kicks the ball back out to Hart. Hart drives inside. And it looks like Hayes just lost the ball there. Looked like went up for the layup. I didn't see anybody get their hand on it. So Luka Doncic with the ball. And a lob up to Cauley Stein, but he couldn't grab the ball. And sloppy play again by the New Orleans Pelicans, another turnover. And I think that was Brandon Ingram. Bad pass by Brandon Ingram. He passed the ball right into traffic. So Luka Doncic with the ball right up the top of the key. Got Hayes on him. Mismatch. Brandon Ingram comes over for the double team. They get the ball down into Cauley Stein. He can't control it. Almost travels, but no call. And it looks like it's an offensive foul.
Yeah, I hit him right in the nose.
Yeah. Yeah, he threw the elbow right in the face. Wow. Yeah, the refs are not going for those inadvertent elbows this season, man. They've been calling a lot of those. So it's still a close game, guys. 19-18, 142, and very, very impressive by the New Orleans Pelicans, man. This is a young team that will be a problem in the future. We still got next season, guys. The draft, the trades. New Orleans Pelicans are gonna be in there. So it was a travel. Yeah, De'Twan Moore traveled. Tried to get a little fancy with the ball there. Zion Williamson looks so
all right, still.
He looks so depressed when he has to sit on the bench, man. This kid wants to be in the game every second of the ball game. So Porzingis with a three, and he gets the shooter's touch, and it falls. So Kristaps Porzingis, 21-19 Dallas. Drew Holiday brings the ball down, dribbles around the screen, passes the ball off to Moore. Josh Hart with the ball on the wing. Got the ball to Melly. Melly with the mismatch and can't take advantage of it. He has Seth Curry on him. So Seth Curry gets the ball. He comes down, has Justin Holiday on defense, dribbles around Porzingis. Good defense by Justin Holiday. He just goes right around the screen. And a long three by Porzingis, but he can't hit. Melly with the rebound. Kicks the ball forward to Drew Holiday. Drew Holiday with the nice pass to Hayes. Hayes with a behind-the-back pass to Moore. De'Twan Moore kicking back out to Melly. Holiday thinking about the three, steps back, shoots it, and drains it. Nice shot by Holiday, 22-21. New Orleans take the lead. 20 seconds on the game clock. Seth with a three, wide open, drains it. Responds with a three of his own, 24-22. 14 seconds left on the clock. Drew Holiday with the ball. Holiday don't wait for the screen. Dribbles right around. Holiday with the step back three, but he can't hit. So we'll go out of the first quarter. 22 New Orleans, 24 Dallas. Dallas come back to take a 2-point lead. I see you, Lewis. Appreciate that, my man.
Of course, man. Of course. That's what we got to do, man. It's all about support. We support each other on both channels, man. That's what it's all about.
Yeah, let me get over
here. Experience most do it. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So like D said, end of the first quarter, we got 24-22. So we got a low score game. also have a tight game as well. So, wow. And so I just got so D, well, I was just looking at the chat real quick. G Money says Steph Curry's underrated. I agree with that. That's very true. And Michelle's daughter says that she's going to be right back and kick it in with us. So no doubt, Michelle, do what you got to do. But I don't know if you've heard, and I'm pretty sure you. But what are your thoughts about what happened to Spike Lee a couple of days ago with Madison Square,
with
the
Charles
Madison Square Garden
Oakley and
incident?
all of that stuff?
Him getting escorted by security.
Yeah, I mean, I think for years, a lot of these Hollywood stars have been out of line. But to make an example out of somebody like Spike Lee, who's been iconic, I mean, Drake should have been kicked out plenty of times. I mean, Spike Lee has been to every Knicks game for God knows how long. He's almost like a landmark there. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, I don't know, man. I think they took it too far by putting him out. That's just Spike Lee, man. That's what he does. But I don't know. At the same time, bro, you can't have. He's still a fan. He's not a player. He's not a coach. He's not a part of the team. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I just think it's ridiculous, and I think at some point, Adam Silver needs to step in. Charles Oakley spoke on it, and he said that it was ridiculous. And look, in today's game, the Knicks playing the Jazz, a fan got kicked out by security for chanting "Sell the team." So you can tell that James Dolan is really in his feelings and being that sensitive. So you could tell that's a guy who is about his money and not about the organization. So, and I feel like it's time that he needs to go, and whoever he has as his crew working for the Knicks, they all need to go.
I think
Adam Silver needs to step in.
I think that's taken away from our fan base though, because when I was staying in Queens, bro, I used to go to a lot of Knicks games, and that's just how New Yorkers are. I mean, it doesn't even matter. Capitals games, Yankees games, New Yorkers talk shit. So to start kicking people out of the stadium for talking shit, that's just ridiculous. I mean, he do need to sell the team. I agree. Sell the team. You effing our team up.
It's not even worth watching Knick games anymore, and I haven't been to a Knick game in over 4 years. And part of the reason is because of that, because it's like James Dolan. I don't know what's up with that dude, but it's just like he has such a big ego that he's letting any little thing bother him. He really thinks he can buy friendship out here, and it's utterly disgusting.
Yeah,
losing the value. All right, so back to the game, ladies and gentlemen. Kleber in the corner, he shoots the three-pointer, and he drains it, and the Mavericks lead 27-22 to start the second quarter.
So the Mavericks coming out hot the second quarter.
Lonzo Ball smashed the leg into as Melly misses the three. And here comes Finney Smith taking it to the rim, and he draws the foul. I'm sorry, that's right, DeLon Wright. My apologies.
Yeah. What's up, Kevin? Salute to you, brother. Appreciate you coming through. Just a little Dallas Mavericks versus the New Orleans Pelicans with my man Lewis Sports Network. Luigi Capidan in the building.
Oh, I didn't know Brunson was injured. Oh, that's right. And JJ Barea is also out. Oh, okay. And there's Michael K. Gilchrist, who was waved off by the Hornets. As DeRon makes the free throw, and it's 28-22 New Orleans. That's back. He's on more on the left side. Zion Williamson is back in, and I know he's pretty happy. He takes it, gives it to Lonzo for another three-pointer. And, Lonzo's on fire. 3 out of 4 from 3. He's got 9 points to start the game, 28-25. Dallas.
I like that stroke, man. That stroke is looking good. Good adjustments on that shot. Tim Hardaway with the ball on the wing. Tim Hardaway would move around the screen, shoots the three, and responds with a three of his own, 31-25. 6-point lead by the Dallas Mavericks. Lonzo comes back down with the ball. Looks to Josh Hart. Lonzo steps up for the three and drains another one. Lonzo Ball on fire. 28-31. Seth Curry with the ball. Kicks it to Hardaway. And Hardaway for another three. And Hardaway can't hit. Lonzo Ball comes down with the rebound. Brings the ball up court really quickly. Gives it to Melly. Melly back over the ball. Ball dribbles around the Melly screen. Melly shoots the three. And Melly can't hit. Well, Zion Williamson steps on the line as he goes for the rebound.
All right, Seth Curry gives the pass to Porzingis, and he misses the three. Rebound Zion Williamson, man. Zion is a monster grabbing those rebounds. And Seth Curry had to foul Zion after Zion kind of crossed him over because he knew he had him beat.
It's amazing that that guy, that size, can handle that ball that way. That was a quick crossover. That's something that you see a guard do. And these young kids, when they're in high school, they control the ball so much. Like Anthony did, Giannis, Zion Williamson, they control the ball. So they got moves, bro. They don't just have size with them. So Zion misses the layup inside. Nice move, but he can't get the score. Tim Hardaway comes down with the ball and gets fouled immediately. So it's an off-ball foul, side out. So that was good defense by Cleveland on Zion Williamson. And Seth Curry for another three, and Seth on fire. So it's a Seth Curry, Lonzo Ball show today. Etwan Moore brings the ball down, and Alvin Gentry decides to talk about it. Timeout, New Orleans Pelicans, 28-34. Luigi Cappy Don, D the Godfather Jefferson. Y'all in with Basketball Live with Lewis and D.
And Seth Curry just hit 11 points right now for this game. So he's 3 of 3 from three. Lonzo Ball's 3 for 4 from three, and he's got 9 points. And right now we are at a commercial break. And so, like Speaking My Sports Talk says, D the Godfather Jefferson, make sure you guys hit that like. Going to G Money. Miami drilled a franchise record 22 threes and scrapped by the Magic. I told you, I've been very impressed with this Miami Heat team and the moves that they made. Low key, they have a shot to win the East. Just got to see how they fix their offense. And he also said Steph Curry is going to play against the Raptors tomorrow on TNT. That is correct. I saw the report on Bleacher Report today.
That's stupid, man. He shouldn't play.
And the fact that they got Andrew.
I don't even think that they should play him.
Oh, you don't? You think he should?
I think he should sit, bro. I think he should just sit the rest of the season.
Season's kind of.
They got, it's like, what, 20? I don't think that's wise to play Curry, man.
They have 20 games.
Something like that, but she should just rest him. I mean, what are they trying to prove? I mean, is he just trying to get some reps in or something like that? Or I don't know.
I feel, well, first said he's trying to get chemistry with Andrew Wiggins because Andrew Wiggins is on that team. I know they shut down Klay Thompson for the year, so he's pretty much done.
Yeah. Well,
but Curry, he wants Curry to get Curry wants to play. So, listen, man, I appreciate the competitiveness, what he means for the fan. I just don't think it's smarter for him to play. But I think his thinking is he wants to get his chemistry from at least late in the season so that how to get a rhythm, but he's probably trying to be into. And the thing is also we got the Olympics coming up as well for the summer, so that's another thing also, and he's supposed to be on it.
My man, I buy houses in the building. What's good with your I buy houses? You got something up? He said, "What's good, my brother? Just pushing through to hit that like and support you. I appreciate you, my man."
Shout out to I Buy Houses. G-Money says Seth and Lonzo are on fire. And so we're showing the national TV schedule, guys. It's Raptors going up against Steph Curry. They're returning Steph Curry against Golden State. So we are back. We'll check the chat in the next time out. So each one gives the ball to Zion Williamson. Zion, I call him the man child. Nice. Wow, that was a nice spin move pass right there, but it almost got turned over as each one more hits the little bump and fade away jump shot. And the Pelicans have cut the game within 4. It is 34-30. Go ahead, D.
All right. So Tim Hardaway bring the ball up. Pass the ball off the right. Gives the ball to Seth Curry. Seth Curry dribbles around the Porzingis screen. Steph back for the 3. And Seth drains another 3-pointer. 37-30. Seth Curry is, I was just talking about this, man. Nice move by Zion inside on Kleber, but blocked by Porzingis with those long arms. You got to watch yourself down there, Zion. So Etuan Moore back out to Porzingis. Porzingis is off from the 3-point line. Can't seem to hit. Brandon Ingram bring the ball down. He's out on the wing. Dribbles around Porzingis, shoots the J. Nothing but the bottom of the net. 32-37, 5-point lead by Dallas Mavericks. Seth Curry with the ball. Seth on the wing. Got Josh Hart on the defense. Josh got kind of mixed up there. Switched up with Etuan Moore on defense. And DeLon right on the drive, but he can't hit. Josh Hart comes down with the rebound. Brings the ball down. Josh Hart, coast to coast. But another block by Porzingis. Porzingis is a monster down there in that hole. Nothing getting in. Block Zion. Block Josh Hart. Y'all got to watch yourselves down there, young fella. All right, so Zion Williamson working down low on Kleber. And Zion Williamson just bullies Kleber down, back into the rim. Right over the top for the score, 34-37. Seth Curry dribbles down inside. Nice pass in the corner to Hardaway for the – was that a long 2? No, that was a 3-pointer. They counted as a 3, 40-34. 6-point lead. Brandon Ingram down inside to Zion. And foul looked like by Kleber. Yeah,
you can tell Kleber's having a real time trying to guard Lonzo, man.
You mean Zion? Yeah, he is. I mean, Zion's too strong for him, bro. This kid, even though, that's an offensive foul, Brandon Ingram extended that arm, push off on Tim Hardaway Jr., but Zion Williamson is so strong, man. Just because he's young, these guys think they're going to get in there and bully this kid, but you got to remember, he's 285, bro. Maybe he lost some weight, but he's still a big kid, big, strong kid. And Porzingis right over the top of Zion Williamson. Nice jump shot by Porzingis. Go ahead, my man, Lewis.
All right, so Wright has the ball. He gives it to Seth Curry. Seth Curry putting on the moves right there with the dribble. He's looking like his brother Steph out there. All right, goes around the Porzingis screen, gives it back with the pick and pop. Porzingis left. Kicks it out to Hardaway Jr., shoots the 3-pointer. He gets the roll. And it is 45-34, 11-point lead for the Dallas Mavericks. Into Zion Williamson, gets into the post with the elbow, gets a strip, Favors gets it back. Ingram gives it to Zion, and he gives it to Zion, and he gets the 2 plus the foul on Porzingis. Nice strong move by Zion Williamson, man. This kid is a tank at 280.
Yeah.
With that 6'6" frame.
It almost looked like he went through Porzingis. You know what I mean? It just happened so quick.
For real.
I mean, this kid is just like, what are you going to do with that?
Superman or something to do.
Without the height, it kind of almost reminds you of Shaquille O'Neal. You know what I mean? Like he was just so big and dominant down in that hole. And he's a dominant somewhat like Shaquille was because his vertical, he jumped way high. If Shaquille had Zion's vertical, man, he would have broke. You can imagine. Oh, almost stolen by Zion Williamson. And nice defense by Lonzo Ball. Turnover. So Brandon Ingram brings the ball down, gives it to Zion. Zion with the step back jumper, gets his own rebound, tries to go back up. Well, it looks like it was blocked by Cleveland. And the pass picked off by Drew Holiday. Lonzo Ball for another three, but he can't hit this one out of bounds on Cauley-Stein. So it'll still be New Orleans ball. 37-45, 8-point lead. So Brandon Ingram for a three and drains it. 40-45, 5-point lead. So they knocked that 11-point lead down to a 5-point lead. Luka Doncic with the ball, dribbles around the Cauley-Stein screen. Kicks it to Hardaway. Hardaway with ball on the defense. Dribbles right around Lonzo Ball. Lonzo Ball with the block from behind. Great defense by Lonzo. Hardaway got around him, but Lonzo stuck with it and blocked him from behind.
Nice defensive play by and ladies and gentlemen, we are at a time remaining in the first half. The Pelicans have cut this game to 5, 45-40. Again, smash that like and make sure you guys hit the subscribe, man. And going right to the comments. G Money says, I know the Magic and Nets are in the playoffs, but they've been disappointing. They have. They are missing Kyrie and they are missing KD. My issue with the Nets, though, is that they don't defend. And they've blown leads when they've gotten off to good starts. So that's probably what has upset me more than anything. That's why, to me, they've underachieved. They just haven't been good defensively. And for the fourth quarter, a lot of times the Nets just make poor decisions in the fourth. Especially like they forget what got them the lead. So that's my issue. With the Magic, I just feel like they don't really have an identity. They don't know what they are. So that's why they've been disappointing. All right, so
Alistair 49 just stepped in. He said Lewis in the building. What's up, Lewis? And he said Luka is the future. Come on, man. He's 20. He plays like he's a 10-year vet. And Williamson is the truth. Just got to stay injury free.
You can make the same case for Luka too, because Luka has had 3 ankle injuries already this season.
Yeah.
So
his wrist is nagging him. So these injuries, man. Like I said, bro, when I was talking to He Knows the Sports about Kevin Durant and the Nets, we can't give them a pass to the championship because Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving are injury prone. And as we can see now, Kyrie Irving couldn't even make it through this season. So we gotta have to see how the Nets look next year and see if both of these guys stay healthy to be able to play a run.
Yeah, you're right. And hold on a second. I think I missed one. G Money says Steph Curry should literally sit out for the year. The Warriors are complete garbage. Golden State's 14-48. They have 20 games left. Like I said, man, G Money's been complaining about the Warriors all season long, but it's like, again, these guys are going to do what they're going to do. I think here's the thing. Me personally, I think he should sit, but I know he wants to, like I said, he wants to do it for the fans so that they have something to watch because they know that the season is a wash. And I got to give the Warrior fans a lot of credit. They're arguably the most loyal fan base in the NBA because some of these teams out here, for the most part, making fans and claim that fans of these teams from like day one or something, which is not really true. And I got to give them credit, man, through the good and the bad. They stick with their team.
Well, they're going to be
can't say the same about the Knicks, though. But
they're going to be battling with those Toronto fans, but that's kind of unfair because they don't have one team to root for. Oh, shit. All right, so we're back to the action, guys. Back to the action. and a 3-point attempt over the top by Tim Hardaway. Bad shot, and he missed that. So Brandon Ingram with a shot from the free throw line, right behind the free throw line, and he drains it. So down to a 3-point lead, guys. They dug 8 points into that 11-point lead. We have a 3-point game. Luka Doncic with the ball. And a 3 attempt missed by Dallas. So here's the Pelicans with the ball down inside to Zion. Zion blocked again from behind. It looked like that was that Kleber that came from behind and blocked Zion. And Luka with the move inside to score right over the top of Drew Holiday. 42-47, 5-point lead.
Drew Holiday drives at the basket, but he loses the ball. Gets it to Luka Doncic, and that is not a good sign because Zion Williamson, when he got blocked, he is noticeably limping on that right knee. So we're going to have to watch that. So Luka Doncic shoots a 3-pointer, and he drains it with the James Harden shot. And Dallas goes back up by a 50-42. Lonzo tries to lob it into Holiday. Nice play by Drew Holiday, adjusting his body, man, to hit that shot off the glass. 50-44 Mavericks. Again, guys, smash the like, hit that subscribe for both channels. Here comes Luka Doncic calling for the screen by Kleber. Screens 2 guys. Luka puts the dribble, gets into the paint. See, that's the thing I like about Luka, man. He may not be the fastest, have the crazy handle, but he can use his handle to get to get to his spot anytime he wants.
Yeah, and Zion Williamson is checking out the game, guys.
Zion.
But I'm going to tell you something. If they see Zion tweak anything, they're going to pull him out. But this kid has to lose weight, man. He's definitely going to have to lose weight. And the ball stripped by Holiday, but they got it back and right into the hands of Favors. So nice catch by Favors. They tried to bounce it off him, but he caught the ball. Drew Holiday with the ball out on the wing. Ball inside the Melly. Melly out to Jackson for the 3, and Jackson drains the 3. 47-50, 3:08 in the second quarter. So Luka Doncic brings the ball down, got Holiday on the defense, dribbles around the Curry screen. Luka with the spin move inside, right over the top of Jackson for the score, 52-47. So Jackson will bring the ball down. Kicks it to Favors. Favors over to Holiday. Holiday drives inside. Holiday with the left hand and scores. Nice move by Holiday inside. Holiday's heating up. 49-52, 3-point game. Luka directing traffic. Got Holiday on the defense. Luka calling for the screen. Over into the corner. Up top to Porzingis. Porzingis goes down in hard. Tries to dunk it, but it missed off the back of the rim. Holiday comes down with the rebound. And a steal by Seth Curry gets into that passing lane. Seth Curry got Jackson on the defense. Passes the ball to right into Porzingis. Porzingis shoots over the top of Melly, gets the score and the foul. Nice turnaround jump shot by Porzingis. Good defense by Melly, but he hit Porzingis on the arm, so Porzingis will go to the line and try to convert the 3-point play. Freddie G in the building. What's good, Freddie G? Tomoko. Tyree Love, what's up? What's up? Appreciate y'all coming through. Make sure y'all hit that like for us. Chin Smoke in the building. What's good, D. Jeff? Passing by to hit that like button. And say F the Mavs. I hear you, Chin Smoke. Thanks, Chin. Go ahead, Lewis. My bad.
No doubt, man. No doubt. It's all good. 55-49, ladies and gentlemen. 1:55 remaining at the half. 20 on the shot clock for the New Orleans Pelicans. As Frank Jackson looking to inbound the ball. Ingram tried to go far to there, but he couldn't do it. So Drew Holiday crosses over right, gets into the paint, shoots it off the glass, and he scores. And the Pelicans are with it 55-51. We got ourselves a good game, guys.
Drew Holiday is heating up right now, man. Drew Holiday, you got to watch him. I was talking about him and Seth Curry, and as I said that on cue, both of these guys heat up. So nice move inside by Luka. He couldn't convert for the 3-point play, but he does get to go to the line with a foul called on him. I'm not sure if that was called on Holiday or Favors.
Yeah, I didn't see what foul that was on. They might have to show the replay to see who it was on. But Luka makes the first free throw, so it is 56-51. So again, guys, if you're new, make sure to smash the like, hit the subscribe, man, and shout out to everybody who has pulled up so far. Freddie Gee, Raduni, G Money, Alistair, Chen Smoke, everybody on D's channel as well. Luka makes the free throw, so it's 57-51. So here comes Drew Holiday, crosses over right, left, tries to spin off of Steph Curry, almost successful, kicks it out to Melly for 3, but he can't hit. Offensive rebound by Drew Holiday, but his shot is short. Favors goes up, and he gets blocked by Willie Cauley-Stein. Oh, nice spin move off the pass, and he gets it right back, and reverse layup is good. Nice sequence by the Pelicans, and it's 57-53.
Great sequence, great hustle, and they got about 3 offensive rebounds right there. So Luka Doncic with the ball up top. Luka tried to get down inside, quickly double team. Luka stuffs back on Melly over the top, and that air ball by Luka Doncic. Chen Smoke in the building. What's good, Chen? Said, what's good, Lewis? Smashing the like button. Let's go, Pelicans.
All right, so you heard it from the man, Chen Smoke. Shout out to Chen Smoke. So Brandon Ingram takes a side step back jump shot and can't get the roll. Gets his own rebound. Kicks it out to Frank Jackson. Frank Jackson dribbles around the free throw line, but has to kick it back out to Holiday. Holiday with 2 left dribbles gets into the paint. Was that a pass? Yes, it was to Derek Favors. He scores, and ladies and gentlemen, we have a 2-point game.
Holiday is making a lot happen, man. He collapsed the defense right there and gave Favors the easy bucket.
All right, so Luka Doncic has got the ball now. He's being switched up again with Melly on him. 4 seconds, 3 seconds, gets to Cauley-Stein, dribbles, has to take a one-legged Dirk, shot another air ball by Luka, and it's a 24-second violation. So 2 straight air balls on the last 2 Dallas possessions right there. So
5.6 seconds in the half, 55-57. Pelicans going to see if they can tie it up or potentially take the lead with a long 3-pointer here. They got plenty of time to get a shot off. No need to advance the ball. So, all right, Brandon Ingram picks the ball up. Gives the ball to Melly for the 3. And Melly with the air ball, no house. Tim Hardaway with a pointless shot. He hit the rim from way down. He shot that ball from the free throw line at the other end of the court. He actually hit the rim. So, guys, back at the half with the Ouija Cappy, Don, D, the Godfather, Jefferson, Basketball Live with Lewis and D. Let's go.
So at the half, ladies and gentlemen, Pelicans are trailing by 2, 57-55. So we had a very entertaining first half. Both teams are fighting tooth and nail, pretty close. And the crazy part is that it was only a 2-point game in the first quarter, guys. And second quarter, both teams scored 33 points. So we had some good action. And now we're going to look, as you know what I already do, and I haven't done this in a long time with the Godfather. I'm about to go into the kitchen and cooking up the stats for the first half. You already know how we do on the channel. So I will be right back looking for those while D talks to the audience, man.
So while Lou is cooking up those stats, guys, let's talk about the games today because we had some games today. Pacers played the Bucks, and, the Bucks took them out 119-110. Giannis Antetokounmpo, 29 points. 12 rebounds, 6 assists. Giannis is balling, but the Bucks had 5 players in double digits in that game. So Chris Middleton shined. He got 20 points in that game as well. Celtics knock off the Cavaliers, no surprise there, 112-106, and the Thunder beat the Pistons 114-107. Grizzlies, which they needed this win, destroyed the Nets 118-79. And the Grizzlies, they need to keep that momentum going and hold on to that 8th spot and, get into the playoffs. Utah Jazz beat up on my Knicks 112-104. And that Heat Magic game, as shout out to my man G Money, let us know that was a banger there. But the Heat pull out 116-113, and the Heat, they're looking really good going into these playoffs. I tell you guys that. Timberwolves knock off the Bulls 115-108. And, we're watching the Pel and the Mavs game, and the Wizards and the Blazers are, mixed up in a pretty decent game, 30-37, and then the first quarter. So we give the mic over to my man Luigi Cappy Don with some of those halftime stats for us.
Ladies and gentlemen, so as D the Godfather said, we are looking at the first half stats. For the Pelicans, we got 3 players in double figures. Ingram leads the scores with 13. Holiday and Lonzo Ball, as D was mentioning, was red hot. Each of them have 12. Zion has got 9 points and 3 rebounds in 16 minutes of action. For the Mavericks, we had, look at that, Seth Curry actually led all scorers. He has 14 and off the bench. And then you have Luka, Doncic, and you got Porzingis, each with 13 points. And we're on the triple-double alert. Woo! For Luka Doncic, he has 5 rebounds and 4 assists. So possibly we might get a triple-double tonight. So let's see what stats are we going to offset here to find out why is it still a 2-point game. So field goal percentage, Dallas. 3-pointers are pretty good. Dallas is shooting 6% better at 48%. If we look at the free throws, they're about the same in attempts, just Dallas with 2 more. The rebounding, that's what's kept the Pelicans in the game. They have 8 offensive rebounds. The Mavericks only have 1. 24-20 on the glass in favor of the Pelicans. Assists, both teams are actually passing the ball pretty well. 14 for the Mavs, 12 for the Pelicans. But look at this stat right here. You ready for this, D? Locks. 10 for the Mavericks, 3 for the Pelicans in the first half. In the first half.
Telling stats.
All right, the steals are pretty much the same. Both teams are actually turning the ball over pretty high. 9 for the Mavericks, 8 for the Pelicans. And the Pelicans are winning the battle in the paint, 20-12. So 3-point range is in favor of the Mavericks, and the points in the paint are in favor of the Pelicans. So you're seeing 2 different styles right now that's actually winning right now.
I'll tell you one thing. It sure is a block party over there in Dallas. That's for sure, man. God damn, 10 blocks. That's something right there. Those long arms, man, by Kristaps Porzingis. Well, Miami, speaking of Miami Heat, man, they went 3-point bonanza tonight, man. Everybody was just lacing those threes. And any team in the league gets on a streak like that, they're going to be hard to beat, especially when you talk about good defense and they start pumping those threes up like that. That's going to be hard. That's going to be hard to beat for anybody. It's nothing you can do with that. And they're playing defense well. Bam Adebayo is an exceptional defensive player. The Miami Heat look really good, man. I got to tell you, they're going to make some noise this playoff.
Mm-hmm. All right, so let's go through the comments real quick, guys. Tomoko says growing up is a new experience, and I always said it, man. If you ever need any time for the random comments or even for a good laugh, just look to Tomoko. He always knows how to kind of keep things at a level playing field. You know what I'm saying? G Money says, "Have you ever watched Friends?" Yes, a friend actually put me on to watch it. So yeah, I do. I did watch Friends at one point. Yeah. Tomoko says the show. No, I haven't. Tyree Love says Lonzo is underrated.
Yeah.
He's starting to show that he's somewhat underrated. I'm not going to say completely. Because he's been very inconsistent, but he's starting to show that he's a bit underrated.
Well, Lewis,
Obviously,
you already know,
good,
bro. What's up, Freddie? You already know, Lewis. I've been advocating for Lonzo the whole time. Even when he was over with the Lakers, I was telling everyone, bro, he's not getting the chance to show what he got. But I'm sticking with Lonzo. I think he's gonna be good, bro.
Yeah, that's what I said. That I think it's just too early to hit the panic button with Lonzo. It's like he's had to deal with a lot. I'm not trying to give him a pass, but it's like at the same time you got to understand like who his dad is, how he's made his fame. On top of the fact that he really didn't have an opportunity to show what he could do in LA, because I told you everything changed once LeBron came to the Lakers. So he really didn't have time. You got to be good now, quick, because I'm trying to win. And LeBron is 35 now, so that just lets you know where he's at in his career. So he doesn't have time to babysit and wait for kids to grow and all that. Because LeBron, and that's why I said that LeBron has always been about veteran players. He's played with veterans. It's been like that his whole career. Yeah. You can have a couple of young guys here and there, but he's always benefited by playing with veteran players. That's the way his career's been. The Mogul says, are you a Christian who's ever invited to his or her Jewish friends for a pool party, which was secretly a baptism? Because that would be sort of funny if it happened in real life as a joke. I'm pretty sure it has, though. I can't be surprised at that. I'm pretty sure it has. Raduni says, nah, the Pelicans are on the downside now. I wouldn't necessarily say so. I think they're on the come up. Shout out to Chen Smoke. He says, was good, smashing that like button. Let's go Pelicans. And I know he's on this channel too. Appreciate that. So Jay says, and this is where I actually agree with Jay, because he says, nah, G-Money, Steph needs playing time now if he can. The longer you don't play, the longer it takes. He's 100% or very close. Steph should try some teams now. And it's like I said before, Andrew Wiggins is on the team. You don't think he's going to want to get some chemistry with him? So by the time, and because Klay, he proved to you, D, that Klay could pretty much play with anybody. You saw when Kevin Durant came in. Kevin Durant bought into the system, and he was still pretty effective. So I think as long as you don't get in the way, you're pretty effective. And I think that's the case with, with Wiggins and Steph Curry. I don't think that that's going to be the case. And Klay will be back and not healthy next year. Now, we'll see how long it takes in terms of his knee and from his ACL, but with Steph, even if you got nothing to play for, at least you have something to work and build for next year, which is with chemistry. Raduni says that the Pelicans lose this game, they're going to need to forget about the playoffs. Well, they still have a shot. Got it.
Yeah, I was just going to say, the Pelicans making the playoffs is, it means something, but it doesn't mean everything for this team right now. It's not like we expect those guys to go to the finals, but them making the playoffs would be a statement. So I don't think, I don't think that there's a whole lot of pressure on those young guys for making the playoffs. If they do, that would be great. You know what I mean? If they could sneak into the playoffs, but I don't think that that's like too much of an issue for the Pelicans right now. I think they need to keep an eye on Zion Williamson, and if he has any kind of issues, take him the fuck out and work on him off season. Pardon my French, but they need work on him off season to get that weight, tone that weight down, because he's going to be injury filled if he doesn't do that.
Yep, and shout out to Jay who says, hey, everybody. Appreciate you, Jay, for coming through. Raduni says, I think the Miami Heat is the only team who can beat the Bucks in the playoffs. I look at them and the Philadelphia 76ers. If the Sixers could really tweak and change some things with them, especially with their two superstars. I mean, if you saw Shake Milton on Sunday against the Clippers, he put a 39-piece on them, which just shows you that they got the talent. It's just when they're missing your two best players, they're not going to be as talented. But they got some players who can play on that Sixer team.
And go ahead, Lewis. Go ahead.
I was just going to say that I feel like that Miami and Philly actually, to me, have the blueprints on beating the Bucks. But that was the only thing I was going to say.
Yeah, I was just going to say, with the playoffs, guys, remember, and I'm doing a lot of talking now about teams because I was always saying, let's wait till we get 55 games or so into the season. Well, we're at that point now, so it's good to talk about the playoffs. But when you think about the playoffs, it's almost a similar situation. And you really do have to get past the first round of the playoffs before we really start determining, because it's a new season. That starts the second season. So I would just say, let's see how the first round of this playoff goes, and then we can get a better idea. I mean, we can talk about the teams. We know who's not going to go. Like I said, if Zion and those boys get in, they're not going to go to the finals. I mean, let's be honest. But let's let the first round of the playoffs go by and see how everything's looking then, because teams get exposed in that first round, bro. It always happens. Teams get exposed in the first round of the playoffs. You remember 2 seasons ago, everybody thought Boston was the bee's knees, and they got into that first round of the playoffs, and things changed. So, that was just last season, actually.
Very good point. You made. Very good point. All right. Let's keep going through in the comments right here. G Money says, what team do you think will be the next dynasty? You know what? I'm not really so sure now.
Yeah. Sorry about that, guys. My mistake. VMA, what's up, brother? Just got a little bit of Dallas Mavericks, New Orleans Pelicans. Zion Williamson may have tweaked that knee a little bit, VMA, since you just coming in. He got blocked down by the rim and came down kind of awkward. So we're going to see what's up with Zion Williamson. But it's only a 2-point game at the half. But I'll tell you like this. If Zion Williamson is out of the rest of this game, I can guarantee you guys that we're going to see the Dallas Mavericks extend the lead. But Zion is back on the floor. Let me get back in here with Lewis. I kicked myself out of the stream. All right, guys, so we're back on the half.
Let me just add.
Yeah, my bad. I kicked myself out of the stream. So Seth Curry starts the quarter with a 3-pointer, 60-55. And it's action, guys, just to start the second half off. Lonzo Ball passes the ball over to Drew Holiday. Holiday the favors. Back to Holiday. Holiday up top to Lonzo. Lonzo dribbles around Luka. And off the glass, nice by Lonzo. Lonzo is looking really good today. So Luka Doncic over to Porzingis. Dribbles around the Porzingis screen. Kicks it in the corner to Hardaway for the 3. So Hardaway is feeling a good little rhythm. 63-57. 6-point lead down the hole to Zion Williamson. And another block by Kristaps. And Zion Williamson looked like he grimaced when he came down there.
See that block again right now by Porzingis, and I worry about Zion every single time he lands on his knee. He's going to have to practice how to land too.
Yeah.
But he is 19. That's the thing that you also got to remember. So he's going to have more of a young mindset, young, aggressive, a little reckless at times.
Yeah. And so he got fouled right there. And, you know, they got to watch that too because Shaquille O'Neal faced a lot of that where these guys that have this extreme size, they have to take a lot more punishment and pounding than other guys before they get the foul called on them. I believe that was a bit of body contact on Porzingis before he even hit the ball on that last block. But you know, it's just one of this. It's a curse of being, you know, having so much size. LeBron James goes through it, man. These guys get hacked because they're so big and massive. You know what I mean? Oh, nice lob pass to Porzingis for the 58-65. Go ahead, Lewis.
No doubt. All right, so Luka gets the rebound, and Zion again falls down near to the ground. He's getting pushed to run out of there. Porzingis, they swing the ball to Hardaway. They swing it back to Luka. He's wiping for three and can't hit. Rebound, Lonzo Ball. Gives it to his partner in crime, Brandon Ingram. Dribbles and takes it out. Holiday comes off the curl, shoots the three, and he drains it. Score is 65-61.
Holiday has single-handedly been keeping this team in the game, bro. You know, he keeps hitting these important three-pointers to keep them within 4 or 5 points. He's doing it over and over again. Nice step-back shot by Porzingis, but he can't hit it. And another rebound for Holiday. Holiday and Luka Doncic are doing a good job of finding that ball. Holiday for another three, but he can't hit that one. Porzingis comes down with the rebound, gives it to Luka. Luka almost loses the ball, dribbles around the Cleaver screen. Great defense by Holiday. Holiday does a great job of getting around those screens. So a mismatch inside. And Luka tries to get the ball to Porzingis, but good job by Favors. I think that's a good kick ball there because that was an easy shot for Porzingis over the top of Drew Holiday.
Great point, D. And so Luka inbounds the ball to Porzingis, gives it back to Luka, curls all the way, takes a tough shot, and he drew the foul, which is why I think he took that shot. So nice high IQ basketball play. As Drew Holiday doesn't agree with the call. And there is former NBA player Leon Wood, who is now refereeing in the NBA. And Luka Doncic now will go to the free throw line to shoot 2 free throws. He's got 13 points, 6 rebounds, and 6 assists. And again, as always, we remind you guys, make sure to smash that like and make sure to hit that subscribe button for both channels.
Luka rattles in a free throw there. His first free throw rattles around and goes in there. Israel Sandra versus Romero. It's going to be an exciting fight. So Holiday comes down with the ball. Luka misses the next free throw. A nice stutter move right there by Holiday on Tim Hardaway for the nice, easy layup, 63-66, 3-point lead, guys. And here's Holiday again, keeping this team close. So Tim Hardaway with the ball out on the wing gives it to Seth Curry. Seth with a nice feed inside, but Kleber can't hit the shot, looking at the refs for the foul, but he calls the contact. So a nice spin move by Zion Williamson, and Zion Williamson kind of just stumbles there and falls. And Lonzo with the 3 in the corner and drains it. Lonzo Ball still feeling it. Tied game, everybody. 66-66. 8 minutes, 30 seconds left in the third quarter. Luka Doncic with the ball at the top of the key. Luka dribbles down into the lane, has Holiday on him. Luka backing down Holiday, passes the ball in the corner to Hardaway. Hardaway with the step-back jumper, and nice step-back jumper. Bottom of the nets, right over the top of Brandon Ingram. So Ingram with the nice handles, and Ingram had to watch out for Kristaps Porzingis. And it looks like that's an offensive foul on Ingram. He caught Hardaway in the face there with the hook. Ingram's got those long arms. You know, when you got arms that long, it's kind of hard to get away with a hook. Did y'all see that? Lewis, did you just see that? Tim Hardaway peek up at the ref? Wow, man. These players are actors, bro. He peeked up at Leon Woods, guys, to kind of see if the ref seen the foul. And then he went back to, you know, faking the injury. These guys are actors, bro.
That's what they are, man. That's what they are. Shaq said it best. The NBA is nothing but actors. Let me see this right here.
Oh, and all right, watch it.
I barely break.
But watch how you look up at the ref. What's up, Anthony L? Appreciate you, Jay. They gonna show it.
Oh, come on, Hardaway. Really, bro? That wasn't even. Yo, he barely touched. He hit him, but it wasn't. He reacted a couple seconds after he hit him.
Okay, here you go. Look. Oh, they ain't show his face. That motherfucker looked right up at the referee, man. These guys are funny, man. That is hilarious.
Oh, man. So, again, ladies and gentlemen, just 68-66. Damn, Hardaway gets hit. He barely gets touched. And your boy had to flail back, man, just to say that he flopped, saying he hit him pretty serious. But, they're showing the last 9 games. He's actually averaging just under 23 points a game, shooting 50% from the field, and is almost giving you 7 assists a game. Just kind of wish this Hardaway would show up more consistently, but it has not happened. Especially with Porzingis trying to still working himself back from injury. All right, so Luka Doncic has got the ball, gets it to Porzingis, gives it back to Luka. Luka draws the foul on Drew Holiday, and I know that's got to frustrate Drew Holiday.
Oh, wow. So that's number 4 on Holiday. He's going to have to take a seat, which is really bad because offensively he's been coming through for the Pelicans. And BJ Freeman said these are good games so far. Ingram tends to double dribble way too much. Yeah, Ingram does lose the ball, but they're pretty even in turnovers in this game right now, Billy. But yeah, you're right. Sometimes he gets a little sloppy with the ball. That's one area Luka Doncic has to improve in is his free throw shooting. So he misses the first free throw. I think he's shooting like 74, 75%, something like that. But, maybe a little higher, but he's in the 70s. It's one thing you would like to see him improve. Yeah, it could be better.
All right, so Ingram gives the ball to Zion Williamson. He gives it to Lonzo Ball. He shoots another 3-pointer, and he drains another one, ladies and gentlemen. And he ties the game again at 69. Lonzo Ball, where have you been? Tie game.
Lonzo Ball is hotter than engine oil right now, bro.
That's right. Luka gets into the post on Frank Jackson, takes him with the hook shot, scores, and that's what you got to do when you got a small guy on you, especially if you got a post hook in. Take him right into the post. All right, so Frank Jackson feeds the post in Zion. Zion pulls it back out, gives it to Ingram. Zion sets the screen, Ingram shoots the jump shot, and it's good. That actually was a pretty nice shot by Ingram right there at the top of the key, left side. And he ties the game again at 71.
He has a great stroke, man. Great stroke, Brandon Ingram.
Yep.
And I think Zion Williamson has a little respect for the length of the Dallas Mavericks down there in that hole. So Cleveland with the wide open 3, but he can't hit. And nice rebound by Lonzo Ball flying through the air. Lonzo over the top to Zion Williamson. Zion Williamson shoots right over the top of Cleveland, but he can't hit. Shot kind of flat, and Zion didn't get off of his feet any. And wow, what a call. That was a blocking call by Ingram, but it looked like Cleveland just kind of lost control there, man. I thought they were going to show the replay, but it appeared that he lost control to me there, man. I'm not sure.
Yeah. Maybe not. All right, so looks like we had a little bit of a commercial break, guys. So let's get back into it, into the chat. Michelle says she is back. Welcome back, Michelle. At 9 minutes restriction. Then Clay.
Jay Lonzo's shooting pretty good. He said, I'd rather have Brandon Ingram double dribble than for Lonzo to shoot. But he's shooting pretty good right now, Jay. I mean, he's on fire this game.
He's got 5 threes tonight. He says if not for minutes restriction, then Clay probably won't play early back. Let's see what else.
Yeah, I don't think he'll play back-to-back either.
Not at that point. Didn't the New Orleans Pelicans and Dallas Mavericks both win an NBA game against other teams previously on your past streams?
Yeah.
I want to say yeah.
Yeah.
I want to say yeah. So that's actually good remembering right there, Tomogo. Tomogo, any given day in the NBA, a team could be beat. That's right. And he also says, if you fired a real arrow from a real bow at an open fire truck, water hose shooting water out, would the arrow reach the nozzle or would the water blow the arrow away?
It probably would reach the
That's
nozzle.
a good question.
It probably would cut right through, man. I don't know. Who knows, man? But I think the arrow, not arrow, but the dynamics, the arrow would cut right through that water, I would imagine. Depending on how powerful the shot is from the arrow, too. From the bow. Like, if it's a crossbow, that bitch is going to reach. I'll tell you that
right
for
sure. Yeah. Okay, so we have a tie game, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a very nice game. I like the fact that we got a couple of players who are on fire. It makes for a very exciting fourth quarter and finish, I presume, if we keep this kind of game like this. So it's been an entertaining game so far, man. Here back in the return with Kobe Luigi, as they show Steph Curry. He is making his return tomorrow night against the Toronto Raptors on TNT. So this will be in Golden State as they play the Raptors. Oh, and they also play the Sixers on Saturday at 8:30 ABC primetime. All right, so you already know. There it is. So they're already showing his credentials. 3-time All-NBA first team, 2-time NBA MVP, and 3-time NBA champion. The return.
The Raptors.
The basketball assassin Steph Curry tomorrow night.
Yeah, he a little he a little sore, BJ. Nice shot over the top of Favors by Kristaps Porzingis, 73-71. So Porzingis with a nice quick shot to come off a commercial break, and Jackson with the fake pass to Zion takes the shot himself, but he can't hit, and Porzingis almost gets run over by his own man, Kleber. Steph Curry with the ball. Curry kicks it back to Porzingis. Porzingis gives it off to Courtney Lee. Courtney Lee back up to Steph Curry. Steph Curry, step back jumper. And Curry off the front of the rim. He can't hit. Favors with the rebound. Gives it to Brandon Ingram. Brandon Ingram over the top to Ball. Ball tries the quick spin move on Curry and gets fouled. So it's a side-out foul, loose ball foul, no shots.
Lonzo in the penalty yet.
I like that quick spin move Lonzo tried to pull off on Curry right there. And Luka almost into that passing lane to get the ball off of Lonzo. And nice body control by Lonzo to get the putback with the left hand on the right side. Man, that was pretty good.
How about Lonzo Ball, ladies and gentlemen? 22 points, 6 of 8 from the three-point line. I'm loving this aggressiveness by Lonzo. And against a good Dallas Maverick team, and Zion Williamson with the spin move, charge and dunk, and the Pelicans retake the lead 75-73. That was a grown man move right there.
Even with a busted knee, this kid still turns around, spin move, and dunks over Cleaver. Then looks down at him like, man, you should never put your body in front of me.
Mm-hmm. Luka Doncic turns it over to Zion, still putting the ball on the floor, and he gets fouled. Look at that. The Pelicans had a 3-on-1. So that was a good foul by Dallas before the Pelicans went to convert.
Great foul by Seth Curry because Zion Williamson was definitely going to go down for showtime. Jeez, man. Look at Mark Cuban. Like, are you serious? Oh, boy. This is good stuff. What a game, guys.
I gotta give Mark a lot of credit, man. He has stuck with his team through thick and thin for 20 years, man, and travels with that team everywhere.
Yeah.
Doesn't even stay at home.
So Brandon Ingram with the ball, working on Cauley Stein. Creating space, Brandon Ingram turn around, kicks it in the corner to Josh Hart for three. Hart can't hit the three. And Kristaps almost with the rebound, but foot on the line. So the New Orleans Pelicans will retain possession for 14 seconds on the shot clock.
All right, so Lonzo lobs it into Ingram. Nice bounce pass to Melly. Kicks it out to Lonzo again, tries it with the left hand, and he scores, ladies and gentlemen. Nice move.
And that was Josh Hart. Yeah.
Josh Hart, my mistake.
Nice move by Josh Hart, though. Nice quick move to the basket. So Luka Doncic dribbles around the Porzingis screen and goes right inside and gets fouled by Melly. So Luka will go to the line for two. Nice drive by Luka Doncic. And Luka comes off grimacing. Looks like these guys are in pain every game, it seems like, man.
Bodies must be really frail. And he was grabbing on that right hand.
Yeah, it is back and forth, BJ. BJ said this game is back and forth. Yes, it is. A barn burner. That's what happens when you get the Godfather and Capitan together. We have these types of games.
And again, guys, don't forget to hit the like and hit the subscribe, man, for both channels at the same time as well. If you haven't done it yet. So the Mavericks will retain possession. The Pelicans have you can see Luka's holding on to that hand.
Yeah.
And it was wrapped up before the game. 77-34. New Orleans. So Luka Doncic has got the basketball. Being guarded by Brandon Ingram. Yeah, he loves to take that step back thinking he's James Harden. Porzingis with the fake. He takes a step back three and he drains it.
Nice.
He ties the game at 77.
Nice shot by Kristaps, man. Nice shot. Lonzo with the ball. Lonzo kicks it over to Melly. Melly back over to Hart. And I'm sorry, that's Jackson, not Hart. Jackson kicks the ball to Hart. And Brandon Ingram for the three. And Brandon Ingram drains the three and is fouled by Courtney Lee. So Brandon Ingram with a chance for the 4-point play, 80-77 3-point lead by the New Orleans Pelicans.
Damn, that was a nice three right there by Ingram. And that is a foul because he got into his landing space.
Yeah.
A little exaggerated by Ingram, but he did get into his space as well too.
I mean, I'm telling you guys,
I
think at practice sometimes they're practicing on how to flop. Because there's no way all of these players could be that good of actors.
So Porzingis gets on the right block. That was a nice one, D. All right, he kicks it out. And Courtney Lee for three, and he drains it. And the game is tied once again at 80. Back and forth we go, man. Trading the leads, tied games. Josh Hart comes back for three, but he misses. Rebound to Lon Wright. He takes it all the way to the basket. Kicks it out to Luka Doncic. Luka takes a step back three, and he drains it. And the Mavs retake the lead 83-80.
And that was great defense by Brandon Ingram, but Luka just so talented right over the top of Brandon Ingram for a three. Great shot because Brandon Ingram has very long arms. So Brandon Ingram with the ball. The shot right over Courtney Lee. Brandon Ingram with that height advantage. Shoots over the top of Courtney Lee and drains it 82-83. Luka Doncic with the ball. Luka tried to step back. Brandon Ingram, nice on the defense. Mismatch. Porzingis against Lonzo. Right over the top of Lonzo off the glass. And Porzingis hits 85-82. 3-point lead by Dallas. Lonzo gives the ball to Melly. Back to Lonzo over to Ingram. Got Courtney Lee on the defense. Ingram turns into Courtney Lee. Backs him down. Over in the corner to Jackson for three, and Jackson drains the three. Tie ball game again, guys. 85-85. 1 minute, 30 seconds left in the third quarter. Luka Doncic with the ball. Luka goes right down into the lane. Kicks the ball in the corner to Lee for three. Lee can't hit. And nice rebound by Josh Hart. Josh Hart comes down with the ball. Kicks it to Jackson in the corner. Over to Ingram, nice ball movement. Melly at the top for three. Can't hit. Cauley Stein with the rebound. 1 minute, 5 seconds left in the third quarter, guys. Luka at the top of the key. Got Lonzo on the defense. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Calls for the screen. Dribbles around Cauley Stein. Step back three. Luka can't hit. Jackson with the rebound. Lonzo bringing the ball down. Over in the corner to Ingram. Ingram, nice dribbles, drives down into the lane, and Ingram can't hit the layup. Luka full speed ahead. Nice lead pass to Courtney Lee for the dunk, 87-85. 34 seconds left on the game clock. And Josh Hart with the long three and airballs it. So that's a very ill-advised shot, in my opinion, for Josh Hart. You know, you got Lonzo on fire. You got Brandon Ingram shooting really well from that mid-range and nobody down in the hole. I don't think Josh Hart should have taken that shot. But anyway, 87-85 game, guys. This is a back-and-forth game. Another barn burner with your man, Lewis and D. This is Basketball Live, guys.
And on this Basketball Live, ladies and gentlemen, man, make sure you guys, again, continue to smash the like button. Make sure you hit the subscribe, and make sure you guys are sharing the stream. When Koopy, Don, Luigi, and D, the Godfather Jefferson bring you Basketball Live coverage of the Pelicans against the Dallas Mavericks, man. So make sure y'all like the video, sub, and make sure y'all share, man. It is 87-85. We got how many seconds? I think it was 29 seconds, was it?
29.5 or 6, something like that. Seconds left in the third quarter. One more quarter of action, guys. Pretty tight game. I mean, at best, probably this a quarter and tied or a 3-5 point lead, something like that. So it's basically a good game going into the fourth quarter. Anybody's game at this point. That last dunk Zion just put on, you know, it appears that his D is going to be okay, and I suppose he'll finish this game out. And they're going to need him if they're going to win this.
Yeah, definitely, for sure, they're going to need him. All right, so let's see what's going on in the chat, man. And let's see. Here we go. Tomoko says, "Hey, Lewis and D, can you watch a video from my channel?"
I probably already watched it, Tomoko.
The thing with some of Tomoko's videos is that some of his videos will be like 9 to 10 months. I'll be thinking a lot of times when he asks to watch them that they're like recent, but it's like they're like from like anywhere from 6 months to a year.
What you do, Tomoko, is you go to share on that video, and then you hit share it to your clipboard, and you drop us the link, bro. That way we could go right to the video instead of having to play hunt and drag. That's what you do, Tomoko. That makes it easy for us. Just send us the link to the exact video.
All right, so G-Money says, Josh Hart has been garbage tonight. Yeah, he hasn't played really that great. He's done some good things in terms of setting up his shot, but he hasn't really been playing that well.
No,
G-Money says, KP.
Hold hold on real quick. And Josh Hart's defense, Gideon, offensively, he has been pretty bad, but he's been doing pretty good. He's been rebounding well, and he's been defending well. He's gotten his hands in on to break up plays and such. So, offensively, he's not doing that well. I will give you that though.
Okay, so we're back to live action. About a 5-second difference between game clock to shot clock. Luka Doncic has got the ball. Smash it like it. That's the drive. Here he comes. He gives it to Hardaway Jr. He shoots a three-pointer. Too strong. Trying to get the offensive rebound, and they got it, but right into the hands of Lonzo. Nice zip pass to Josh Hart. Right on cue, but he misses the layup. And ladies and gentlemen, at the third, that was actually a nice, not bad, accurate shot. So, ladies and gentlemen, on your NBA Wednesday, it is the end of the third quarter. Josh Hart was telling the referee thinking he was fouled. And we're going to see Mr. Zion, the man-child Williamson, to start the fourth quarter. So at the end of 3, it is 87-85. You're watching basketball coverage of these two teams with your two favorite people, Poopy, Don, Luigi, and D, the Godfather Jefferson, right here on the Lewis Sports Network and Speak Your Mind Sports Talk.
I tell you,
make sure y'all smash that like button and hit that subscribe for both channels.
Lonzo Ball is doing a good job at getting the ball to Josh Hart, giving him an opportunity to score. Josh Hart just can't seem to get it together. But, it's not like Lonzo's putting him in tough positions. He's putting him in pretty good positions to score. Josh Hart just can't get it together. And some of these shots was ill-advised, So sometimes these guys, when they're not in offensive rhythm, they go too far. They take these ill-advised shots because they need to see that ball go through the hole. And I think Josh Hart is kind of stuck in that zone right now where he wants to make something happen. He wants to heat up because Josh Hart's a pretty solid player. And, he gets into offensive rhythm, he can also be a threat.
Mm-hmm. And continuing over here, Jay says that's why he's a Pelican, that stuff. And Tomoko also says, how do I share it to the clipboard? So what you do is that the video that you have, you click on those 3 dots that are on the video, and then you click it, and then you press the word share. And so usually what it does is once it takes you to that little small page, and then you'll see like different places that you can send it to. You can send it to friends. You can send it to so you can send it to them. You can send it as a regular email, and then put somebody's name in it. You can look up their number. But you can also, what you can do is that once you copy it to the clipboard, and then it'll show clipboard. So you just make sure that you copy it and on there, and it'll be able to copy. And then what you do is you go to one of our channels and then just pretty much paste the link, and you're all good to go. We check out the video, we like it, we see what was it about the video that was good, and just keep them coming, Tomoko.
Yeah.
So now you know the.
BJ says KP Kristaps Porzingis with the nice range from 3. Ingram responded with a 3 and a 5. That was at the end of the game. Yeah, but I'm gonna tell you something, BJ. Earlier he was shooting those long shots and just bricking the hell out of them. Sporting Advantage in the building. What's up, Sporting Advantage? He said D Jefferson and Lewis, what's up? Appreciate you coming through, bro. Make sure you hit that like for me, my man.
Appreciate it. Shout out to you, son. As we are coming back and about to get started to the fourth quarter. Rick Carlisle is being interviewed right now. And who got the opening? The Pelicans did, so they get the ball to start this quarter in a 2-point game. Dallas has 12 blocks, which is a season high. 5 of the 12 blocks by Mr. Kristaps Porzingis. All right, so Drew Holiday gives it to H1 Moore. He pump fakes and he shoots off the glass. He scores, and we are tied at 87. Go ahead, D.
I love how these young guys are utilizing the glass these days. They bring sorry about that, guys. They're bringing that bank shot back into the game. And a nice lob pass, but Hardaway couldn't hold it. Drew Holiday with the ball gets down to Jackson. Jackson drives inside and gets fouled from behind by Luka Doncic. Nice move, quick move to the rim by Jackson to get the score and foul. So Jackson will go to the line to try to convert on the 3-point play. But while he's doing that, the fundamentals, man, is what makes you great players. And these guys are reinstating that bank shot. That bank shot's a really good weapon. So Luka Doncic with the ball at the top of the key. Luka dribbling on E'Twaun Moore, goes down inside, and Luka misses the shot. Drew Holiday comes down with the ball, and Drew gets his pass picked off by DeLon Wright. Nice defense by DeLon Wright to get in that passing lane. DeLon Wright with the ball on the wing. DeLon Wright, top of the key, three-pointer, drains it, nothing but the bottom of the net. Tie game again, guys, 90-90. And this is how it's going, back and forth. So Jackson with the ball, and Zion Williams with the fake to Jackson, and Zion falls and looks like he tripped up. So I don't see Zion up the court yet. He kind of walked up the court.
Looks like he might have gotten hit hard, man, when he fell down on that spin move. Oh, I see. He stepped on Kleber's foot. That's how he tripped. I see.
Oh, okay.
At the very top of his toe.
Well, I'll tell you what, man. At least he didn't tweak or turn that knee awkwardly. So remember how Dwayne Wade used to be a player like that, where he would just he was always falling and abusing his body, but he was always there. So Melly with a long three. I don't like the range these guys are shooting from. Melly could have stepped up a couple of feet on that. Tim Hardaway with the drive to the basket, and great defense by E'Twaun Moore. Hardaway's complaining about he got arms, but looks like good defense to me. Out of bounds on E'Twaun Moore. Dallas Mavericks will retain possession. 16 seconds on the shot clock. Jordan C in the building. What's good, Jordan? Appreciate you. Say grinding as usual, Lewis and D. That's right, man. My partner, me and Lewis, we back in action. Jordan hit us with the double light. Justin said great play-by-play to us, Lewis. And DeLon Wright with another three, so it looks like Wright is heating up, 93-90. Jackson with the ball. Jackson, top of the key for a three, and Jackson responds with a three. Back-to-back threes, guys. A tie game again, 93-93. Go ahead, Lewis.
No doubt. All right, so Tim Hardaway Jr.'s got the basketball. He dribbles all the way to the paint, tries to lay it up with the right hand good, but Porzingis is right there for the tip-in. He scores, and the Mavericks retake the lead, 95-93. All right, into Zion. He tries to bump it in. They interrupt it, and Zion pushes it up again against Porzingis, and he gets to roll. And we are tied at 95. Early part of the fourth quarter.
And
Porzingis gets the basketball.
That's a lot of contact again. That's all I was going to say on Zion down there.
Yeah. He definitely was fouled. All right, so Drew Holiday kicks it out to E'Twaun Moore, shoots the three-pointer. He missed his rebound. Porzingis clears out and gives it to Seth Curry, who's been on fire in this game, guys. He's got 17 points. Hasn't missed a three-pointer yet. So he's trying to use the Porzingis screen. He does. He gives it to Porzingis, but that was a very bad pass. Porzingis was not ready to catch that, and that pass was behind him, really, when he tried to catch it. So they turned it over. And Melly comes right back and gives it. He thought Frank Jackson was going to cut. He did, and then they turned it over.
And, that's indicative of this score as well, too, because both teams can't seem to mount a good lead because they continue to turn this ball over. So they're allowing the other team to stay in the game by giving the ball up.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, they really need to do it. Hopefully Lonzo comes back in the game because Lonzo's been cooking tonight. He's got 24 points. I don't think he's had a 30-point game yet in his career. So this will be a first against the Mavericks, who have been decent. And Seth, he made the three, but it looks like there was an offensive foul. Man, I would have loved it. That would have counted. But it didn't. So we remain tied at 95. Go ahead, D.
You know what the dilemma is with Lonzo coming back in the game? Drew Holiday's cooking as well. You know what I'm saying? And so an offensive foul back on the New Orleans Pelicans, so they'll give the ball right back to the Dallas Mavericks. Zion Williamson. First foul on Zion Williamson. Illegal screen. He didn't stay planted on that screen. So Seth Curry right to the basket and passes it to the corner to DeLon Wright, and DeLon Wright drains the three, yet another three. So Holiday with the ball. Holiday goes down into the lane and off the foot of a Dallas player. Dallas is saying it was off the foot of the New Orleans Pelicans. So a timeout called by Dallas, and I think they're doing that so that the refs can take a look at that play, having to call the challenge.
That's right, because the coaches have that chance to challenge. So going to try to use that. So once again, ladies and gentlemen, we are at a commercial break. So once again, let's look into the chat. Make sure to smash the like and hit that subscribe for us. G-Money says Nick Melli has been terrible tonight. Yeah. Jay says terrible D. The D is worse than the missed shots.
Yeah.
So, that's a great point, Jay, because you can live with missed shots. I mean, you would love for the shots to go in, don't get me wrong, but it's basketball. Sometimes those rims can be tight. But there's no excuse when you're playing terrible defense on top of the fact that you're missing shots. Because they always say, especially if you're a good defensive team, that your defense will help you stay in the game. But it doesn't help. But it doesn't help when you're not playing defense, along with the fact that you miss shots. So that's a recipe for disaster when that happens. You want to try to get the best shot as possible. So good point, Jay. Shout out to Jordan Simbiani. Get grinding as usual. That's right, man. We're all about the grind out here. Tomoko says, I'm sorry, guys. I tried to figure it out, but I had a hard time. I failed to figure it out today. Well, don't worry. Once we'll explain it to you and stuff like that, you'll definitely be able to figure it out. That way you'll be able to share it on other channels or whatever if they watch your content. And that way, it doesn't have to be us looking. It's just only say that because it helps save time. Just because, like I said, I'm thinking that your videos are all recent, but a lot of them are 11 months ago, 10 months ago, until even over a year. So, but they're very enjoyable to watch, though. I will say that.
It's a lot of interesting videos.
G Money says has been huge in the fourth. Where's the discipline? Both teams need to stop turning the ball in value possessions. There were 4 straight turnovers in a span. Well, that's why I also said that these teams aren't going to go far just as of yet. It's because they lack discipline. They lack discipline on offense, which is things like learning how to execute, because it's the fourth quarter. So, you want to do your best to try to win the game. So, that's a fair point.
That's where all that endurance stamina comes in. I mean, that endurance training and that stamina training, freaking suicides and 5-mile runs and such. Push that body. When you get tired, you get that second wind. You got to train for that, man. It doesn't come naturally.
Yep. So once again, guys, ladies and gentlemen, we're about to be back right now. They're showing the TV schedule. You got the Thunder. They get the Thunder, the Clippers and the Rockets at 8, and then Warriors and Raptors at 10:30. So we are back. Zion puts a grown man move, gets into the paint, and he scores, man. He's just a bully. He's just a bully. He's a bully at 19.
And did you see?
And it is 19.
Did you see? He scored, and as the ball went through, he jumped up and grabbed the ball again, which means if it would have missed, he pretty much would have gotten a rebound.
All right, so Seth Curry gives the ball to Right, who gives it to Porzingis. Nice turnaround by Porzingis, and he trains it 197 Dallas.
Porzingis started off slow in the first half, but he's come alive in the second half. So Zion Williamson keeps the ball, and he passes up top to Melly. Melly gets it to Jackson. Jackson over to Holiday. Holiday back to Jackson. Jackson for a three. Jackson can't hit. Melly with the tap. He can't hit. And Seth Curry comes down with the rebound. Curry from the top of the key. And he can't hit. So Melly comes down with a rebound. Back over to the Pelicans. Holiday with the ball. Got Seth Curry on the defense. Holiday steps back behind the three-point line. Short off the front of the rim. Seth Curry with the pass over the top to Porzingis. And Porzingis falls. Looks like he grabs his knee. But Porzingis gets up, trots back down, a little grimace on his face. Looks like he's going to be all right. And I don't think that Drew Holiday calls that. Porzingis just took a bad angle trying to get that ball and fell. Patrick Mahomes, Super Bowl champion in the building.
Oh, my homeboys in Dallas. Cool. All right, so Brandon Ingram gives the ball to Etwan Moore. Again, guys, smash the like, hit the subscribe. Lonzo Ball shoots another three-pointer, and he drains another one, ladies and gentlemen. Lonzo Ball with 27 points. And he's about to get his first career 30-point game right here.
And that's only the second time in his career that he's hit 7 three-pointers in a game. So Lonzo's on absolute fire tonight. You know, working on that jump shot is really helped out, man.
Yeah, because I just feel that his form is it looks more confident. He has more arc on his shot, and it ties the career high for his three. So I'm telling you, I think if he can play, to me, there's going to be quiet confidence about Lonzo.
Real quick, Lewis.
That's why I'm not ready to give up on his kid.
Real quick, bro, and I know we still got the gang going, but shout out to Aja Roberson. Aja Roberson says, hello, I'm new in the chat. We appreciate you coming through, Aja. Hope you're enjoying the commentary, and we always communicate with the chat, so it's not like, you know, watching basketball on TV where you don't get to voice your opinion. But we appreciate you coming through. Make sure you hit that like and that subscribe to Lewis Sports Network.
Oh, yeah, no doubt, D. And the funny thing was I saw Asia right there in the comments, so that's why I go ahead and started typing and gave her a shout out. So right before that, so that it didn't interrupt with the game. But I appreciate you pointing that out, though. So, you know, that was great, D. So the free throw was made, and it is 102-100. Dallas is up by 2, so we got a nice game in the fourth. So Fran James gets a cross-court pass. He gives it to Favors, who rolls to the rim, and he scores. Nice play with the Pelicans, and they tie the game once again at 102. You know, there's probably going to be one of those things where you see the ties and the amount of lead changes in the game. Porzingis just pulls up and just comes in with a three, but he misses, and the Pelicans can retake the lead on this possession. So here comes Ingram doing a little bit of dribbling, moves a little bit to the right, dribbles again, dribbles right, fakes left, takes a left spin, and he scores. And the Pelicans retake the lead with 5:01 remaining. Timeout, Dallas.
And I'm going to tell you something. What a tough shot by Brandon Ingram. Courtney Lee played excellent defense. Lee was all over. Look at that, man.
But see, the key thing. But the key thing right there is because Courtney Lee is giving up inches, and he played great defense on that shot.
Great defense.
Brandon Ingram's arms still make, and his length still make him be able to see that basket. So it's almost like if Courtney Lee wasn't there, as great of defense that he played.
Yeah, well, Brandon Ingram's wingspan is longer than his height. That fool has some long arms, bro.
Oh, my goodness. So now they're trying to say, now is he looking like the second coming to Kevin Durant? And I'm still gonna say, hold your horses. This is the first season that we're really seeing Brandon Ingram, really blossom, into a real star right now. So right now I consider him a star because he's only made one All-Star team. He makes 3 or 4, then I call him an All-Star. Then the next thing is, can he become that superstar player? So that's the question.
Right. That's when
once you say superstar.
Yeah, that's when you to the point where you pretty much are shooing for the All-Star team. You're gonna go there pretty much every season.
Exactly.
Remember, like Vince Carter was definitely a superstar. This dude, he made the All-Star so many seasons. He didn't really deserve to go. People wanted to see him so badly. Like, he had that star power.
Mm-hmm. See, that's the thing, because when he first came in, there was a lot of hype surrounding Vince Carter. So because that was, he had a lot of hype coming in. He put the Raptors on the map. I remember the dunk contest that he did back in 2000 and how every day we're looking forward to see him. Like when you get that kind of notoriety and you're on a Canadian basketball team, a team, especially it was a small market team as well. Like that to me was what epitomized a superstar.
Yeah. Yeah. I just say, man, the Toronto Raptors, like Tracy McGrady, the Vince Carter connection, man. If they could have found a way to build around that, like they could have potentially had something special out there.
Yep. All right, G Money says, who you got down the stretch, the Pels or the Mavs? It can go either way, to be honest with you, because both teams haven't really been able to separate themselves. So I think that it could go either way. And Asia says, R.I.P. Kobe and Gigi.
Yeah,
absolutely.
No doubt.
Until the other 7 Pacers. The Bucks win wire to wire and run through the Pacers. I had a feeling that was going to happen. The Pacers, they're just not better than the Bucks. The Pels are hot enough to win, and they're young enough to lose this one. I agree. I agree.
So Lonzo Ball fouls Luka, but almost a steal. Lonzo Ball has been doing it all tonight. He's been playing great defense. We can clearly see what he's been doing on the offensive end, and he's been throwing some on-the-money passes. So nice putback by Kristaps Porzingis. Missed by Luka Doncic. Kristaps gets in there with the putback, so it's a tie game again. Favors with the ball, gives it to Lonzo. Lonzo back to Favors. Favors goes inside. Kristaps with the rebound, and the long right comes down full speed ahead. Luka Doncic goes right to the rim, turnaround, kicks it back out to Kristaps. Kristaps over to Hardaway. Misses Lonzo on Kristaps. Kristaps turn around, but he can't hit the jumper. So Lonzo will bring the ball up. Second chance for the Pelicans to take that lead again. It was definitely a poor angle. So Etuan Moore right down inside with the floater. Can't hit, but Favors with the rebound. Jackson for the 3, and Jackson can't hit off the front of the rim. Luka Doncic comes down with the rebound, full speed ahead. And Luka has... Luka can explode, and he's deceptively quick. Like, he's fast, and it doesn't seem that, he's as fast as he is. So, nice way to explode by Luka.
The thing with Luka is he'll start out really slow, and even when he runs fast, he looks slow, but then he always finds a way to it's like if almost he gets pushed like into scoring, and then all of a sudden, like he just quickly scores, and then you're like, how is this slow guy able to score that quick? It's because it's that he kind of tricks you. Like he doesn't let you know in terms of his body language as to when he's gonna kind of push forward, and then out of nowhere he just pushes forward and then scores.
Well,
so
I'll tell
That's
you
the thing with
something.
Luka.
When you watch Luka dribble, and this is something that makes him so effective. Luka Doncic is ambidextrous, and so he can dribble with the right and the left hand. So a lot of times when you see these guys do the crossover move, well, Luka can get that same effect by simply just switching and going from left to right. You understand what I'm saying? And it's very hard to defend. And he dribbles just as good with the left as he does with the right. So when he pulls that move where he just basically switches stances and goes from the left to the right hand, not much of a crossover, but you get the same effect. And it's hard to defend because people are just not used to guys being able to drive to the opposite hand that easy.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, so we're back. Brandon Ingram misses the jump shot, and Luka Doncic gets the rebound once again. So he brings the ball up just under 3.5 remaining in the game. So Porzingis sets a screen for him. Luka's facing a slide of a double team, tried to shoot, but he has to put it up. Porzingis with a tough turnaround, and he misses. Good defense by Favors. Lonzo Ball gets the rebound. Wow, look at that. Lonzo Ball's playing down the stretch. Zion looked like he got fouled, but they didn't call it. Oh, Lonzo, he shoots the three-pointer, but he misses. But I like the shot, though. I like the shot, man. He's been confident. He's taking it. He missed it, and it had a good arc, too, so he could have made that shot. Luka gets the rebound. Drew's on him, but he takes a step-back three, and he misses. Rebound, Derek Favors.
So this game is at a standstill. Brandon Ingram for three and drains it. So the New Orleans Pelicans takes the lead by 1 point, 2 minutes, 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. D, I thought you knew Jordan, but this is my college football sports highlight musical channel. Not very active and started college season. All right, I'll be there, Sporting Advantage, no doubt. Jordan C. Oh, so Seth misses the three, and that was a huge miss. See if the Pelicans can capitalize off that. Brandon Ingram taking it into his own hand, and Brandon Ingram with the crazy tough lean fadeaway shot. This guy's fading out of bounds. That was almost Kobe-esque style shot. Man, what a shot, bro. Oh, wow. A huge miss by Dallas and a huge shot by Brandon Ingram.
I gotta admit, this is the first time in a while, especially since Zion has come back, that Brandon Ingram actually looks confident in the fourth quarter and is actually making good decisions with the basketball. And he's taking smart shots. So it's the first time in a while that I've seen him. So it looks like he's more comfortable, and he understands where he needs to be on the floor and what type of shots to take. So that's good that I'm seeing it in this game. Hopefully that's a confidence booster going down the line.
And a big part of that is that this team has two very intelligent floor generals, man. Lonzo Ball and Drew Holiday, they're finding a way to get both of these guys their touches. When you talk about team basketball and two guys that's basically at the top, like Ingram and Zion Williamson, they both want to get their touches. You know what I mean? They both want to be able to do their thing. And Lonzo Ball and Drew Holiday, they both doing a good job at getting both of these guys the ball.
Indeed. So G-Money says the Mavs look to sweep the season series with the Pels. Dallas is 3-0 versus New Orleans, but we will see if Dallas can turn on the intensity late. Right now, as I say that, guys, we come back. Dallas already scores. I didn't see who scored, and it's 109-108.
Yeah, Cleaver sliced to the lane with the dunk. Nice pass nice lead pass by Seth Curry.
As I gave Brandon Ingram credit, he shoots that three and he misses, and I thought he could have got a better shot at that. Dallas has a chance to take the lead on this possession. Nice bounce pass by Luka. Kleber tried to throw it down, but he gets blocked.
Blocked by Holiday. And nice defense by, was that Holiday or Zion Williamson?
No, that was Holiday.
All right, guys. So we
And
get
Ingram misses the three.
and we're under a minute. Luka Doncic with the ball out on the wing. Luka got the Kristaps screen over the Hardaway back to Luka. Luka drives down into the lane, kicks the ball to Seth Curry, wide open three, and Curry drains it. Dallas Mavericks takes the lead, 111, 109, 2-point lead by the Dallas Mavericks. But hold on, fans, 36.3 seconds left in the game. It is not over.
Oh, there's Sean Marion sitting next to Mark Cuban. I didn't even notice him.
Sean Marion, wow, I ain't seen him in a minute, bro.
The Matrix. Well, this is crazy, though. I'm surprised that nobody saw Seth Curry hide at the three-point line in the corner. So, yeah, that was a defensive breakdown right there because they didn't even see Seth, and he was so wide open for that three when Luka kicked it out to him off the penetration.
Yeah.
Surprised they didn't see him.
Well, you know, it's kind of tough. I think maybe they seen him, but they collapsed down on Luka driving into the lane like that. You see he got 3 jerseys down there. And Zion was out on Cleaver, so I think that, you know, Drew Holiday slipped up there because that was his area. I think maybe it was in zone, but you know, you got Luka coming down there full speed ahead like that. You at the end of the game, they got to make sure you don't hit that score, or at least try to. Zion looked like he was limping a bit there, but he's going to tough it out. So,
all right, so the game is back. 36 seconds remaining. Lonzo's got the ball. He's looking around. Lonzo takes a tough three. I didn't like that shot. But Favors gets the rebound. Fresh 24. I'm surprised that – what?
They don't need a three. They don't need a three. Why are they doing this?
That shot clock didn't even.
What the fuck, bro? They blew it. They blew the game. Listen.
Yeah, this is what I keep telling people about the Pelicans. They're in their poor decision making late in games. It's why they lose games in close games against teams. Yo, that shouldn't have reset though, because Lonzo's ball three was an air ball, so that ball didn't even hit rim. It doesn't matter now because Etuan Moore got an air ball in his three, but Steph Curry misses the free throw, so you're leaving the door open, buddy. But if you're the Pelicans,
well, I don't like you got a Zion Williamson in the game. Brandon Ingram is good on the inside, or from the mid range, he's almost automatic. Why are you guys hunting the 3-point shot down? Like now you're forced to make a three when you were not forced to make a three that last possession. 2 points tied the game, and you guys keep it moving. Not only that, they drain 19 seconds off the freaking clock trying to get that score. It makes no sense to me.
No, that's the mindset of a young team. I know you're trying to win on the road, but it's like you're only down 2. If the three, so here's the thing: if the 3-pointer is the best shot that you can take, you try to make sure that it's a great look. But don't be trying to force it and just run into the line just because you want to take the lead and try to put the pressure on the home team. It's like sometimes you could play a little bit of a long game if you get a stop. You know, you can tie the game and trust your defense to get a stop, and then you get the ball back to win the game. It's a little bit less pressure, but you put more pressures on yourselves when you make poor decisions. And now, it's like D said, guys, instead of going for the tie for 2, you have to go for a tie to get the 3. It's like, so now you didn't need the 3 last possession. Now you have to shoot the 3.
You forced. Now you got to look out for Alonzo Ball and Drew Holiday. That's the 2 hot guys right now. So I'm sure Gentry designed a play for one of those 2 guys. Brandon Ingram has made a few threes, but if you ask me, it should be Alonzo or Drew taking this shot.
And so we got a foul.
Nice.
With 9.9 seconds remaining. I think Ingram's going to go to the free throw line, or are they going to take it out of bounds?
I think they had a foul to give.
Yeah. Melly goes for the tie. Oh, and he drinks it.
Oh, Melly. What an unlikely hero, guys. I just clearly call Lonzo or Holiday, but Nico and Melly, man. Nico Melly. So, guys, they're checking out the shot. His foot might have been on the line. No, he's behind the line.
Oh no, he's clearly behind the line.
And he's got, man, Kristaps is all in his face, bro. It barely made it over Kristaps' hand. What a shot by Nicole Melli. Wow.
Yeah, if you
bro.
see his feet, yep. None of it.
And look how close Kristaps is to him. Great defense by Kristaps, not to hit him or get into his landing space, but you can't play better defense like that. To shoot over a guy that's over 7 foot tall with that wingspan. Wow, what a clutch shot. That was a clutch shot, bro.
On Nicole, and that was his only 3 of the game and his only field goal. And look at that. It just goes to show you guys, you may be 0 for 6, 0 for 10, 3 for 19, but always that one big shot. And he was scoreless up to this point. His only 3 points in the game is the biggest shot right now because it tied the game, and that's in 23 minutes of action. It just goes to show you.
All right, guys, we might get some overtime action here. Honest, what's up, Honest? Been a while, fam. Appreciate you coming through, dog.
We got tied at 112, 7 points, 4 seconds remaining. Dallas has a chance to win this game. And you could make the case that the Pelicans might be up had it not been for that wasted possession.
Yeah, for sure.
So Zion's inbounding. Wow, good job by Zion, man. He's really crowding them. Look at the defense by Zion. Almost a 5-second violation. So they dump it to Porzingis. Porzingis takes a tough shot and he misses. Rebound Lonzo. And we are going to overtime. Great defense by Brandon Ingram on that.
Break out the champagne. We got some more game. Hey, man.
You gotta admit, this game.
This is definitely a heater right here. Definitely a heater.
Brandon Ingram says, Jay says, I was up about Lonzo, see if he proves me wrong. Actually, Lonzo played some big minutes down the stretch. I got to give him credit. Brandon Ingram taking over. What has Lonzo done in the closing minutes? 4 on 5 is too easy. I know Jay trolling because I know how he is with Lonzo, but I got to give Lonzo credit, though. He played very well in the fourth quarter. Hit some threes, played some good defense, got some key rebounds. He just got the rebound right there off the great defense by Brandon Ingram on
He shoots one bad shot, and you're going to crucify him, Jay? Give the man a break, Jay. That was a bad shot, though, his last shot. I think he could have Alonzo's an excellent passer, so I think he could have, kept the ball down and found a better shot or, passed the ball because he had great court vision, so I don't agree with that shot he took.
Yeah, I'm just surprised that the referees did not call because they didn't they should have not reset the clock because his shot wasn't airball when Derek Favors got the rebound. So that should have been 5 remaining. They missed it, but all right, guys. So you're looking at the matchup between
Oh no, great commentary, Anthony. Anthony L says, great commentary, guys. Appreciate you, Anthony. And Asia Robertson, I appreciate you. She came over here to the other side of Basketball Live with Lewis and D. Appreciate that, Asia. And BJ Freeman says, Zion approaching 35 minutes of a gameplay. Isn't that the most he's played? I believe it might be. Is that right, Lewis?
Yes, it is. Because previously, I think Zion played, it was 31 minutes last game. So, yeah, 35 would be the most he's played.
All right. And he's been taking a beating tonight too, man. I tell you that.
Dallas was really physical with him in this game, and so they were kind of following him too. Some of the calls he wasn't really getting, and he was on the ground a lot in this game too. So he's sitting, and the Pelicans get the tip. Good nice shot by Derek Favors. So here comes Lonzo Ball. Should I say, as always, Drizzy Drake. He gives it to Drew Holiday, who then gives it to Brandon Ingram. Let's see what kind of decision making. Oh, there you go, Brandon. You missed it, but I actually liked it. And Derek Favors right there on the tip, and the Pelicans go up 114-112.
Derek Favors he's been solid tonight as well.
Yep.
So nice defense by Lonzo. Great defense. He went right around that screen. Seth Curry down into the lane and right off the front of the rim. Rebound by Favors, hands it off to Lonzo. Lonzo with the ball at the top of the key. Got Luka on the defense. Lonzo Ball with the nice hesitation move inside to the lane, but he can't score. Easy layup miss. Luka with the spin move, kicks it back out to Kristaps. Kristaps over to Kleber. Great defense by the Pelicans. Step up on their guys. Luka down inside. Drew Holiday mismatch. Puts Drew Holiday right down. And no call. Doncic with the easy layup. Tie game again, guys.
All right, so Lonzo Ball gives it to Nicolo Melli, gives it back to Lonzo, gives it to Ingram. Ingram shoots the three-pointer. This is kind of a tough angle on that shot. All right, rebound to Luka Doncic. Porzingis sets the screen. Luka loses the ball off his foot, but he recovers. Another screen is set. Luka's trying to find somebody, can't find it, gives it to Porzingis, dribbles left, pumps, shoots a tough three-pointer, and he misses. Great defense by the New Orleans Hornets, and we got a loose ball foul on Max Kleber.
Yeah.
That was great defense by the Pelicans on that possession, making Porzingis take that tough three.
And on top of that, great boxing out, man. They had those guys sealed out in the hole down there.
Yep. All right, so here comes Lonzo. He gives it to Drew Holiday. Drew Holiday, beautiful bounce pass to Derek Favors for the dunk, and the Pelicans retake the lead 116-114.
And I'm going to tell you, Drew Holiday and Derek Favors has really good chemistry. Sort of like the Lonzo Ball and Zion Williamson chemistry. I think Derek Favors Drew Holiday guys, Derek Favors. So Kristaps Porzingis with the nice turnaround jumper inside, 116-116. And Holiday just missed the three ball, but Lonzo Ball comes down with the great rebound in between Luka Doncic and Kristaps Porzingis. Nice rebound by Lonzo. Lonzo fakes the three, goes down inside, and Lonzo with the wild move inside, but can't get the score. Wow, Zion Williamson is standing at the scores table. Looks like he's ready to check back in. So Luka Doncic over to Porzingis, and a foul by Brandon Ingram. And Ingram's not happy about that. But this will give Zion Williamson a chance to check back into the game. So Zion is going to play the last minute and 44 seconds in this overtime.
Wow, so 33 minutes. Oh, he had 33 minutes last night. I said 31, 33 minutes. 16 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists. Oh, Brandon Ingram fouled out. That's huge. 27 points and 5 rebounds with 4 assists. Hardaway Jr. kicks it and shoots a 3, but we got a foul as Luka Doncic drove to the basket before the kick out. That's a huge for the Pelicans. He fouls out. But let's see what they can do, because remember, when Zion's in the game, he usually has an impact. All right, so Luka, he's got 25 points, He's only 3 of 10 from the 3-point line, but he has 15 rebounds and he has 9 assists. So 1 assist shot from a triple-double. As he knocks down the first free throw, and Dallas retakes the lead, 117-116.
Double overtime, anyone?
Work in the AM says no. And coffee shop says don't either.
Yeah, you ain't lying. All right, guys. So Luka knocks down both free throws. Zion Williamson with the ball. Zion Williamson on Kleber. Right inside, right over the top of Kleber. Get down, little fella. So here comes Luka Doncic working on Lonzo, right around Lonzo. Luka kicks it to Steph Curry in the corner. Looked like a travel there by Luka, but not caught. Luka dribble around Kristaps Porzingis. Got the mismatch. Favors on him. Step back on Favors and drains the three-pointer. Nice step back three by Luka. Now, there's no need for the Pelicans to start chasing the three. It's still plenty of time on the clock. Smart move to get it down inside to Zion Williamson. And Zion Williamson will go to the line. That's what you got to do, and that's what they should have done at the end of regulation. Get that ball down in the hole to Zion Williamson. So Zion can't hit the first free throw off the front of the rim. Still 118, 121. Dallas with a 3-point lead. Exactly 1 minute left in the game. And Zion Williamson drains the second free throw. So it's a 2-point game, 119, 121. Under a minute. Luka Doncic with the ball. Dribbles around the Kristaps screen. Give and go. Kristaps in the middle for the dunk. 123, 119. Lonzo Ball coming down with the rock. Lonzo dribbles inside. Kicks it to Drew Holiday. Holiday dribbles inside. Nice drive and dunk by Drew Holiday. Let's go. 2-point game is lit. It's lit up in here.
Mm-hmm.
So Hardaway gives the ball over to Luka Doncic. 30 seconds left on the game clock, guys. Luka got Drew Holiday on defense. Luka, nice move by Luka. Inside out. Back in the corner. Kleber can't hit the three, but smacked out the Hardaway by Luka and fouled by Zion. Good foul by Zion Williamson. But Luka Doncic, do you see what I'm talking about with that switch hand dribble? See, watch him. It's not as much as a crossover as he's ambidextrous, bro. He can dribble just as good with the left as he can with the right. So if he goes through his legs like that, he can still lose you, and it's almost as effective as a crossover because he's ambidextrous with that dribble.
Mm-hmm.
Very, 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 very deceptive, Luka.
Right. And so Hardaway only makes 1 out of 2, but it's okay.
No, he drained both of them.
Oh, he made both.
Yeah, he drained both.
All right, so we have a timeout. And so it's 125-121. And Luka has now 30 points, 15 rebounds, and 10 assists. He has a 30-point triple-double. But, man, did you see the moves he put on Drew Holiday, though? Oh, my goodness.
And
it was so deceptive.
And it's something to be said because Drew Holiday is an excellent defender. So it's not like he just did that to any player.
Exactly. Yes, I agree. All right, so we're just waiting for the game to come back. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been a great game. For this game to go to overtime, very exciting. I just had a feeling that this was going to be a good game, and it's lived up to the hype. Both teams playing really hard, playing great. Very good competitive basketball. So we got Porzingis has got 32 with 12 rebounds and 3 assists, and Luka's got 30, 16, and 10. So we got a double-double and a triple-double in the same game on 2 players on the same team. And I got to give Porzingis credit. He has balled out tonight.
32 and 12, then the 30-point triple-double. I mean, That's the duo that they've been waiting for. Zion Williamson right inside for the quick score. Smart by Zion Williamson. See, now, let me tell you something. That was a huge play by Zion Williamson. He got the ball and he went right to the hole. And this kid scored in what, like 0.4 seconds? Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Again, his ability to be able to be that agile and to drive to the basket and to score so quickly. And this is what we said about Zion, that Zion has the ability to make quick decisions, and you saw it right there.
It's a one.
He caught the ball and he drove it right to the basket. Didn't even waste time. So I'm trying to see if you play the free throw game now with the Dallas Mavericks.
Yeah. The problem with the Mavericks is it kind of doesn't matter whose hands it get in. They're all pretty good free throw shooters. I mean, you probably really want the ball in Luka Doncic's hands because out of the guys on the team, he's probably one of the worst free throw shooters. He's shooting at like 75 to 77% or something. So ideally, you would want it in Doncic's hands, but look who's passing the ball in. See, they know that Doncic is not the greatest free throw shooter. And that's not the guy you want to foul. But actually, he's not shooting much better than Luka, to tell you the truth. They just flashed his 77%. Yeah, and I think Luka's right around there too.
I believe he's around 76 or 78. So Porzingis makes the first free throw, 126-123 with 8.6 remaining in overtime. Here comes the second. This is huge.
New Orleans need a miss.
Good. And we got a timeout remaining, 127-123 in overtime, 8.6 seconds remaining. Okay, smash the like and make sure to subscribe to the channel.
Arnold says game over. BJ Freeman says that may do it, folks. Arnold says yes, it's over. Awful defense. Well, I don't know, man. It was kind of back and forth. I mean, I think it was some, I don't know, the whole game, it was some pretty impressive defense, to tell you the truth. I mean, hell, Dallas has, 13 blocks, something like that. And as far as the New Orleans Pelicans, they were getting their hands in the passing lane. It's been actually decent defense to me. It's just been better offense. Brandon Ingram and his Kobe shots and Luka Doncic and his James Harden step backs. Lonzo Ball's been going off. I mean, like the offense have just been on 1,000 tonight.
Seen a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back. Dallas has a timeout left. It's 127-123 in favor of the Dallas Mavericks. 4-point lead, 8.6 seconds. Let's see what the Pelicans do on this possession right here on the play. So Lonzo looking, gets it to Holiday. Holiday shoots a deep three, but it's wide. And that is it, ladies and gentlemen. Dallas Mavericks, he gets fouled.
All right, guys. So
the game is over. Okay.
Excellent game. I'm gonna let me shut down this live on my side real quick. So BJ, Black and Brown Boxing, Honest, Justin, Trouble, James King, Asia Roberson, Anthony L, Sporting Advantage, Jordan C, Jay, VMA, Chin Smoke, Alistair, Kevin. Appreciate all of you guys coming through. Ralph Unreal. Y'all know how I always end this thing, man. It was a great game. Zion Williamson, Luka Doncic, here with my man Luigi Capidon. This is Basketball Live with Lewis and D. And y'all know how I always end this thing. For the love of sports, let's talk about it. Peace.